Bowman with Coldwell Banker Realty knows the latest listings, the ins and outs around town, and the right pricing for your needs. From search to sale, she'll provide expert advice and unwavering support to help make your experience stress-free. Licensed in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Florida, she specializes in first-time homebuyers, relocation, investment, and lake properties. Mara Bowman with Coldwell Banker Realty, 715-222-0978.
We know running your own business is a point of pride. Pride in serving the community and in building something greater. And at Wisconsin Credit Union, we take pride in offering everything you need to achieve it. From business accounts, ACH services, and the latest online and mobile banking conveniences, to great rates and fast decisions on loans. Plus personal attention from loan officers who really know the local business climate. Because like you, we're proud to be a part of it.
We've been doing this since 1997, and we know that hiring a contractor can be really stressful. And we just want you to know that from the first phone call to the final piece, we really want you to have peace of mind through the whole experience.
New Richmond Medical Center, located at 525 North Knowles Avenue, is home to Hudson Physicians. They offer same-day appointments, walk-in urgent care, on-site lab, and x-ray. They all make your visit quick and efficient. Some special services include physical therapy, occupational therapy, diabetes education, podiatry, spine, rheumatology, and orthotics. Visit them today at 525 North Knowles Avenue. Again, that's the home to Hudson Physicians.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbl'r. An antioxidant sparkling water with a boost of natural caffeine and 0 grams of sugar. It's time to treat yourself. You deserve it. Check out Drink Bubbl'r on Instagram.
Shop the neighbor that knows you best. Johnson Motors. Get hometown savings on hundreds of certified pre-owned vehicles. Plus, we have new vehicles arriving daily, so stop in and reserve yours today. Johnson Motors, family of dealerships. Online at johnsonmotors.com.
Life is full of beautiful moments you want to cherish. Much like tending a garden, managing your family's wealth requires careful attention and knowledge. Our team of experts is here to help, empowering you with the knowledge and tools you need to make informed financial decisions, leaving you more time to focus on creating more beautiful moments. Call us today at 715-246-3811.
So what we got here is a 50,500 square foot pre-engineered steel Butler building. The nice thing about Butler is how custom we can get with the buildings.
The owner comes to us and just tells us what they want. Butler puts everything into motion of what they have to build to make this building work. They tell us a ship date, we're ready by that time, everything just works smoothly.
I would say in terms of this project here, we're both on time and on budget to this point, and the aesthetics of this building is exactly what I want and probably even more.
My experience with Crum Exteriors was excellent. They're very professional. They came out and gave us some really good options of what we could do and color suggestions. It was just a wonderful professional experience.
Team up with a trusted and knowledgeable neighborhood partner to make your real estate dreams come true. Mara Bowman with Coldwell Banker Realty knows the latest listings, the ins and outs around town, and the right pricing for your needs. From search to sale, she'll provide expert advice and unwavering support to help make your experience stress-free. Licensed in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Florida, she specializes in first-time homebuyers, relocation, investment, and lake properties. Mara Bowman with Coldwell Banker Realty, 715-222-0978.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbl'r. An antioxidant sparkling water with a boost of natural caffeine and 0 grams of sugar. It's time to treat yourself. You deserve it. Check out Drink Bubbl'r on Instagram.
Shop the neighbor that knows you best. Johnson Motors. Get hometown savings on hundreds of certified pre-owned vehicles. Plus, we have new vehicles arriving daily, so stop in and reserve yours today. Johnson Motors, family of dealerships. Online at johnsonmotors.com.
When you're buying insurance, finding protection closer to home is always better. After all, Who is likely to care more about you? Someone at the end of a 1-800 number or your local professional insurance agent? If you need a quote or just have a question, please just drop in and see us or give us a call. SF Insurance Group is your local community insurance agency. Visit our many locations at St. Croix Falls, Osceola, Somerset, New Richmond, Chisago City, and Hudson. Visit us online at sfinsurancegroup.com.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant dealer, you're getting someone who pays attention to the little things that make a big difference.
Bryant, whatever it takes. Call Countryside Plumbing and Heating or visit countrysideph.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jonathan Davenport and Chris Madden on row number 1. Here come the late models. It's showtime!
When you're buying insurance, finding protection closer to home is always better. After all, who is likely to care more about you? Someone at the end of a 1-800 number or your local professional insurance agent. If you need a quote or just have a question, please just drop in and see us or give us a call. SF Insurance Group is your local community insurance agency. Visit our many locations at St. Croix Falls, Osceola, Somerset, New Richmond, Chisago City, and Hudson. Visit us online at sfinsurancegroup.com.
So what we got here is a 50,500 square foot pre-engineered steel Butler building. The nice thing about Butler is how custom we can get with the buildings.
The owner comes to us and just tells us what they want. Butler puts everything into motion of what they have to build to make this building work. They tell us a ship date, we're ready by that time, everything just works smoothly.
I would say in terms of this project here, we're both on time and on budget to this point, and the aesthetics of this building is exactly what I want and probably even more.
Shop the neighbor that knows you best. Johnson Ford of New Richmond. Save on hundreds of certified pre-owned Fords. Plus, new Ford vehicles arriving daily, so reserve yours today. Johnson Ford of New Richmond. Online at johnsonfordofnewrichmond.net.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant dealer, you're getting someone who pays attention to the little things that make a big difference.
Bryant, whatever it takes. Call Countryside Plumbing and Heating or visit countrysideph.com.
New Richmond Medical Center, located at 525 North Knowles Avenue, is home to Hudson Physicians. They offer same-day appointments, walk-in urgent care, on-site lab, and x-ray. They all make your visit quick and efficient. Some special services include physical therapy, occupational therapy, diabetes education, podiatry, spine, rheumatology, and orthotics. Visit them today at 525 North Knowles Avenue. Again, that's the home to Hudson Physicians. St. Croix County Abstract and Title provides prompt and reliable title, closing, and construction disbursement services. Their flexibility and dedication to their customers is a step above the rest. Serving western Wisconsin and eastern Minnesota with 5 locations: New Richmond, Ellsworth, Cumberland, Menominee, and in Minnesota, Oakdale. Give them a call today, 715-246-0113, or check them out at www.titlesolutionsinc.com. St. Croix County Abstract and Title. We do good deeds.
FNC Bank is your community partner for over 100 years, offering a full line of banking solutions for individuals and businesses. At FNC Bank, you'll experience a team that gets to know you and understand your unique financial needs. We are bankers you know, bankers you trust.
Derrick Building Solutions is your Butler builder in New Richmond, serving western Wisconsin and eastern Minnesota. Butler's pre-engineered building system is easily customized for retail, warehousing, manufacturing, office, and more. Maybe you simply need an addition or roof replacement. Learn more about the industry-leading options available to you when you work with the experienced and trusted team of Derrick Building Solutions and Butler Manufacturing. Visit our website to see our project portfolio and schedule your no-cost consultation.
Shop the neighbor that knows you best. Johnson Ford of New Richmond. Save on hundreds of certified pre-owned Fords. Plus, new Ford vehicles arriving daily, so reserve yours today. Johnson Ford of New Richmond. Online at johnsonfordofnewrichmond.net.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant dealer, you're getting someone who pays attention to the little things that make a big difference.
Bryant, whatever it takes. Call Countryside Plumbing and Heating or visit countrysideph.com.
Welcome to Immaculate Conception Church here in New Richmond, Wisconsin. As we live in a world of constant growth and with so many uncertainties these days, having a place that can help you grow personally and spiritually is essential in one's life. Being surrounded by people that love and support helps us to achieve these goals. At IC Church, we want to help everyone with their spiritual walk. Check out what we have to offer and let us help you and your family with your journey. Visit us at ic-church.com, ic-church.com, and see how we can help you, not just in your walk, but also how we can help you assist in serving the community and so much more. We are proud to support our Tigers.
Everybody give Custom HVAC Solutions a call today for all your HVAC needs. They are committed to ensure every job is done right from the start. So for all your cooling, heating, boiler, and air quality needs, give them a call, 715-246-3336. Again, 715-246-3336. Or Custom HVAC SOL.com. Burton's Express Lane is here for your no appointment necessary next in line service. For oil changes, tire rotations, fluid checks, or blades, when the door opens, you drive on in. Whether you service, lease, or buy, shop here in Wisconsin and show your Tiger pride knowing you help pay it forward. Burton's, proud sponsor of the New Richmond Tigers.
Thor, thumbs up to us. Oh, the big dog. All right, we'll be going at 15. We're going. Moose is doing something. I'll come back to you for now.
It's time to treat yourself. You deserve it. Check out Drink Bubbl'r on Instagram.
Team up with a trusted and knowledgeable neighborhood partner to make your real estate dreams come true. Mara Bowman with Coldwell Banker Realty knows the latest listings, the ins and outs around town, and the right pricing for your needs. From search to sale, she'll provide expert advice and unwavering support to help make your experience stress-free. Licensed in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Florida, she specializes in first-time homebuyers, relocation, investment, and lake properties. Mara Bowman with Coldwell Banker Realty, 715-222-0978.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jonathan Davenport and Chris Madden on row number 1. Here come the late models. It's showtime!
New Richmond Medical Center, located at 525 North Knowles Avenue, is home to Hudson Physicians. They offer same-day appointments, walk-in urgent care, on-site lab, and x-ray. They all make your visit quick and efficient. Some special services include physical therapy, occupational therapy, diabetes education, podiatry, spine, rheumatology, and orthotics. Visit them today at 525 North Knowles Avenue. Again, that's the home to Hudson Physicians.
When you're buying insurance, finding protection closer to home is always better. After all, who is likely to care more about you? Someone at the end of a 1-800 number or your local professional insurance agent? If you need a quote or just have a question, please just drop in and see us or give us a call. SF Insurance Group is your local community insurance agency. Visit our many locations at St. Croix Falls, Osceola, Somerset, New Richmond, Chisago City, and Hudson. Visit us online at sfinsurancegroup.com.
Team up with a trusted and knowledgeable neighborhood partner to make your real estate dreams come true. Mara Bowman with Coldwell Banker Realty knows the latest listings, the ins and outs around town, and the right pricing for your needs. From search to sale, she'll provide expert advice and unwavering support to help make your experience stress-free. Licensed in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Florida, she specializes in first-time homebuyers, relocation, investment, and lake properties. Mara Bowman with Coldwell Banker Realty, 715-222-0978.
Good evening and welcome to New Richmond, Wisconsin for a little Level 2 Division 2 high school playoff. What a night we have here. We got a good one here. Your New Richmond Tigers taking on the 9-1 Oshkosh Spartans.
Did you say Oshkosh
Sorry,
or Oshkosh?
I did. Oshkosh North Spartans. Yes, I did. You know me, I screw it up all the time. Hey, this is going to be a great one. We got Strand up here on the mic with me. Gibby's down in Florida. Guarantee he's listening. He's doing what everybody else does, have fun just like us. We're having true fun. And on the field is the one, the only, Mr. Andy Brinkman.
Hey, guys, thanks for inviting me into this podcast, or this live game streaming tonight. Hey, guys, it's starting to rain down here again. What the heck is going on? I thought that all passed at 3 o'clock today, but it's actually starting to rain a little bit down here on the field. Quickly, before I send it up to you guys, I want you to know that Oshkosh North did win the coin flip. They deferred to the second half. New Richmond will be elected to receive in the south end zone. So we're going to be going, that'll be right to left on your radio dial tonight for the Tigers, which should be a good one.
Proud of Brinkman for getting that straight. He had to turn around to make sure we knew right to left, but
hey, one thing I know is I think he's lying. It's not raining as far as I can tell.
Well, you should be down here on the field. Trust me, it is starting to rain. And guess what, you guys? When it's 44 degrees outside and it rains, there is no such thing as a warm rain. So it's starting to rain. But you know what? Tiger Stadium is starting to fill up. We're in for a whale of a ball game tonight when the 9-1 Oshkosh North Spartans come a knocking at the 8-2 New Richmond Tigers. Good things are going to happen tonight, boys. You watch.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be a heck of a game. Oshkosh North comes in. They play, obviously, across the state over there, kind of the middle, right? The eastern side of the state. Yep. Good conference, good area, a lot of good sports over there. And they're being led by their quarterback, Bryce Ott, if I have that correctly. Listed on here, he's 6'7", 205 pounds, looking out there, number 17. He's tall.
So we got some big quarterbacks going at it tonight.
It's the height of the quarterbacks here. He's coming in and completing well over 50% of his passes, 102 out of 166 for over 1,700 yards, 23 TDs. And on top of that, he's rushed the ball for about 23 times for almost 224 yards. So kind of a dual-threat quarterback, a kid who, based off what we're seeing here and I'm watching him throw, he's going to be able to look over the defenders. I think we're going to be in for a heck of a passing
Josh
game
Allen-esque
tonight. Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. What I look forward to is what Reggie's defense will do against that, but we'll get into that. Their leading rusher is Jamari Scott. He's a 6', 179-pound senior. He comes in 123 carries, just under 800 yards, 16 TDs. So the thing to note, though, he also has, if I have it right, he's got 364 yards through the air as well. So look for him to be in, maybe some screens out of the backfield or off in the flat. So he's a dual-threat running back as well, so we got to keep that going. And then their leading receiver is number 11, Dalton Clark, a 6'1", 173-pound senior, 49 receptions, 861 yards, and 11 TDs. So what I'm seeing here, pretty well-balanced team, a team that's going to lean on the arm of number 17, Ott. So Tigers' defensive backs are going to be in for a workload tonight, Moose, and so will Reggie's line.
It'll be interesting to see how we do with that back coming out of the field, along with Ott throwing it everywhere else too. A lot of yards passing. I'm okay if Mr. Brinkman's right and it's raining down there, because I think that would work towards the Tigers' favor if I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I would agree, and I think that's what probably Brinkman's going to say, but I don't want to let him talk.
Well, Jesus. Are we married to each other? Because sometimes it sounds like we are. Hey, it's really a contrasting offenses. If you look, Austin Whittick for New Richmond has 1,674 yards rushing. Their quarterback has 1,600 yards passing. Our quarterback, Nick Stelright, has 870 yards passing this season. Their leading running back has just about the same amount of yards. So it's really contrasting styles, and I think it's going to make for a great game tonight here. And I'm just excited to see kickoff and see what happens.
Yeah, and I would agree. I think, kind of like you said, it's definitely contrasting offenses, right? But now the key will be the defense, right? How does the Oshkosh North defense scheme to stop number 1, Austin Whittick? We heard the stats last week. They were able to shut down basically the rushing attack of the Marshfield Tigers, which I don't think is that, nothing against Oshkosh North, right? But that's not a lethal rushing offense like the Tigers is. So what do they have? How can our line last week performed very well? Austin Whittick had huge holes. Let's just call it what it is. That guy was barely touched. Remember, as Brinkman said, he had a horrible second half.
Yeah.
3 carries, 3 yards. Oh, by the way, he's still ended up with 20 carries for 243 yards and 4 TDs. So pretty good game for him, right, Brinkman?
Well, exactly, and that's what we need to do. We need to lean on our big horse tonight, because he is, you guys, remember, he didn't play the second half of the Hudson game. He was out the next game. So he's only played 9 of our 10 games this year. Austin Whittick, when I say he, 27 touchdowns rushing the ball this year. So in 9 games, he's averaging 3 touchdowns a game. I don't care what team you are in this state, you have not seen a running back like Austin Wittick until you play in Richmond, and I think that's going to be a huge thing. Defensively for the Tigers tonight, you're right. Our D-backs have to have a great game. The unguided missile, we know he'll go wherever he needs to go to make a play. Keegan Langness is somebody else we have to see. One of the great things I did see tonight is number 3, Rhodey is in, he is suited up, ready to go. So these are all good things for the Tigers in what should be a whale of a ball game here from Richmond High School Stadium.
Well, let's remember that. With number 3 suiting up, number 8 is not suiting up. So Dylan Aubin is out due to an injury. He will not be playing tonight. Parker Rhodey will be back. So you lose Aubin. What I've liked to see, though, truly, Brinkman and Strand, is both of them on the field at the same time. We really have not seen that. So that's kind of an unfortunate thing. But that's football, right? At this time of the year, kids start getting hurt. But you also get some kids back, and you just got, hey, it's next man up, right? And we saw that last weekend down in last night down in Menominee, and our volleyball team when playing River Falls, they lost their best player, but hey, next person up, and they stepped up well. So it kind of contrasting. Again, this is the Derrick Company pregame show. All pre and postgame shows brought to you by Derrick Companies. We're up here in the Angela Olson Law Office.
Yeah, you
booth.
see, I had it in the field this time.
Yeah, that
just
was
for
cool.
something
That was
different.
cool. The worst thing about that is we could see the glare off of Brinkman's head.
Poor Brinkman.
Yeah.
Poor Brinkman. Said nobody ever.
Hey, all three of us, let's just go to this. What is the Beth Jewelry's keys to the game? I'm going to go down to you first, Brinkman. What do you got for the Beth Jewelry's keys to the game?
I think it's our defense. I think it starts with our linebackers and the pressure they can get on there right away. The unguided missile, obviously. I look for Tanner Jess to have a big game. I think that Richmond's offense is so good it will take care of itself. I really do believe that. I think it starts with our front seven on the defense, getting pressure on them. You know, we talked about it last week when we played Ashwaubenon. You know, their quarterback tapped out. I mean, he was like, I'm done. Just quit hitting me. We need that again tonight because this is going to be a pass-happy team. And if we can stop that pass attack of them, Richmond's offense is going to take care of itself.
Well, yeah, just like Brinkman said, hey, start at Beth Jewelry's for the keys to her heart. That's where you want to go if you need to make your beautiful wife or significant other happy. Moose, what is your keys to the game?
I always tend to go this way, and I always give them praise when they're just 5, 10, 15 yards down the line of scrimmage. O-line has to come up big. Austin Wittick will follow his horses. So that's my Beth Jewelry keys to the game.
I like that. I'm going a little bit different off script. I'm looking for the keys of the game to let's see what big number 12, 6'5", 225-pound Nick Stelrate can do. We're going to need to have a good game out of him. For Austin Wittick to continue the dominance, which we'll probably get, I don't expect. I'm with Brinkman. You give him, and you actually, right? Hey, he's going to do his thing, but we got to have a good game out of Nick Stelrate. If we can just balance that out offensively. Remember, Nick Stelrate threw a ton of times last year, completed a ton of passes, a ton of touchdowns. If he has a good game like he did last night through the air, add a little bit of rushing into it like he can do. We haven't seen him do that. He hasn't needed to, Brinkman, right? Let's just be honest. He hasn't needed to run because there was nowhere to go because Wittick was already down the field. So it'll be fun to see. So I'm just saying Nick Stelrate's my keys to the game. If he has a good game, we're going to have a great game.
Agreed, absolutely. Both of you, excellent takes on this game. Listen,
what would you?
Thanks, Brinkman.
Hey, hold on. I got a call in from Gibby. Gibby, what is your keys to the game? Well, we got to play some defense. And let's just give the ball. Comro's open.
Comro's open.
You know what, you guys? I was down here on the field, and you know, I could see the players, and I didn't talk to anybody, but you know, you just see them, you look at them, and I'm telling you what, this Richmond Tiger team's ready to roll. I mean, they have the look of being ready for this game.
All right. Well, Brinkman's on the field, so that's going to bring us to Patriot Heating Weather Report.
Brinkman, what do you got for the weather report down there? What can you say?
Well,
it's good up here.
It is raining a little. By the way, here comes Oshkosh North, and they're 1, 2, 3, 4. Their 8 fans of their student section are cheering rather loudly
kudos
for them.
to them, right? Kudos.
Yeah, exactly. So right now, it's misting. I don't know how else to say it. It's just misting. It's not downpouring.
We got about 20 minutes of that is what my phone says. So a break in the rain in about 18 minutes.
Well, thank you, Ken Barlow, for that update.
You got it.
So, yeah, but you know what? This is playoff football, boys. This is what it's all about. So the weather's not going to be a factor at this point.
Nope. I got 42 degrees with a break in the rain in about 18 to 20 minutes. So there we go, everybody. That's a Patriot Heating weather report
from our on-field weatherman, the one and only.
Hey, and we're only 2 minutes and 48 seconds away from the legendary Mike Montello taking the mic here at Tiger Stadium to kick things off tonight for us.
All right. That's it for the pregame show. Again, all pre- and post-game shows brought to you by Derek Companies. We're going to keep it. You want to cut away for some commercials? You want to get the team coming out here?
No, we can cut away for some commercials.
All right, we'll be right back after these commercials for the Gibby's Lanes National Anthem.
Team up with a trusted and knowledgeable neighborhood partner to make your real estate dreams come true. Mara Bowman with Coldwell Banker Realty knows the latest listings, the ins and outs around town, and the right pricing for your needs. From search to sale, she'll provide expert advice and unwavering support to help make your experience stress-free. Licensed in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Florida, she specializes in first-time homebuyers, relocation, investment, and lake properties. Mara Bowman with Coldwell Banker Realty, 715-222-09.
We know running your own business is a point of pride. Pride in serving the community and in building something greater. And at Wisconsin Credit Union, we take pride in offering everything you need to achieve it. From business accounts, ACH services, and the latest online and mobile banking conveniences, to great rates and fast decisions on loans, plus personal attention.
All right, here comes your New Richmond Tigers running out through the cheerleaders, getting ready for this Division II Level 2 playoff contest here in downtown New Richmond at Tiger Stadium.
Downtown?
Downtown, baby. I like to call it downtown.
Downtown. Here we go.
It's going to be a great night. Like I said, the weather's perfect. I mean, it's October 31st. It's Halloween. I wanted to let Brinkman know that he could have took his costume off for the football game, but apparently he, I guess he's still wearing it. I don't know. It is what it is. But last thing before you get to the Gibby's Lanes National Anthem and the legendary Mike Montello with all the WIA announcements, I think the storyline is going to be the defensive backfield of the Tigers. Can they hold up against this passing attack with the help of the rush that Reggie will dial up at some point, Moose?
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of some one-on-ones. It's going to be if everybody does their job. Right, we talk about this on the podcast, talk about this every once in a while. If everybody does their job, this is 11 men working together out there, or 11 high school students. And you know what? Let's trust each other. Go do your job, and he's going to go do his job, and we're going to have one heck of a game. This is going to be a test for our backfield, for our defensive backs. But I tell you what, we've seen some passing teams, and the Big Rivers is all there.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's going to be a dandy. All right, we're going to cut away to the Gibby's Lanes National Anthem, and we'll be back for the start of this beautiful game.
Finally, parents, please accompany your mother to the movement and activities of your children at tonight's event. Thank you for your help. Now, if you are able, please stand. Remove your hat. As we honor our country by 2 members of the Richmond High School Orchestra, Kyle Henderson, Jr. on the viola, and Leslie Escalante, Sr. on the violin, play our national anthem.
right, that was awesome. We did not know this, but that little violin solo of the national anthem, the rendition of the national anthem, was right up here in the right.
Yeah, I
behind
hope
us
they
in the
could
booth.
hear it okay. It looked like it was coming through, but very neat.
Yeah, that was very, very neat. Again, hey, we always appreciate shout-outs. They're getting ready for the Golf Cave starting lineup. The Oshkosh North Spartans are just quickly running across the field, so looks like they're announced as a team as well. And getting ready to run out to the Tiger Head, your 8-2 New Richmond Tigers, coached by head coach Reggie Larson. Again, if you want shout-outs, you got to give them to the Facebook page of Scribb and Gibb or myself or Mr. Strand or Gibby down in Florida. He will get it over to us the best he can, but we are a man down, but it doesn't stop us. We keep going. Gibby is important, but not that important. We do miss him, though. You know, it's always fun, and I know the fans like to listen to him, but he needed a week off. You needed some vacation time, and, you know, it's all good.
Story of his life. Oh, wait, did I say that out loud on air? Whoops.
You did.
That's okay.
All
I
right,
do have
again.
to get my scoreboard set up. It was stuck on soccer from last night. So it's working. It's just we don't have 1st and 10.
Again, Mr. Brinkman, we'll bring him up. We did hear that Oshkosh North won the toss. They deferred for the second half. Tigers are receiving to start going south
Nick.
to north. What do you got, Brinkman?
All right, you guys, it's now starting to actually drizzle down here. You can hear it off the tent over there. I could hear it when I was standing under that for the national anthem. It is starting to. Hey, guess what, boys? It's game time. Number 10, Keegan Langness. Number 1, Austin Whittick. Stepping back deep for the Tigers. Let's get this game going.
All right, that's Brinkman down on the field. Up here with me is the one and only, the Moose. Running the camera, running the production. We're down a man, but we're going to keep going because it's Tiger football. Number 3, Mason King's getting ready to kick off for the Spartans. Good high kick. That's been a return from the 11 by Austin Whittick. He's got a little bit of a crease, gets tripped up, falls down across the 30 right at the 31 or 32-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 near Richmond from the 30-yard line.
Just watching, you know, Randy did say it's misting. We got some equipment down there, so hopefully Thor does all right.
He'll take care of it. Hey, I'm just glad to see the boy wearing some pants for once.
Yeah, last week it was about the same temperature. Look, you have shorts on.
All right. The 6'5", 225-pound senior quarterback for your New Richmond Tigers, number 12, Nick Stelright's got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the near side here. Austin Whittick is set now to the right. There's a little conversation going on with the officials here. Not sure what's that all about.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Man, I don't know. That was a long conversation. All right, beautiful Friday night lights, little sprinkle coming down. Comro goes in motion, sets up right to the left of Stelright. Snap is, hand off. Nope, fake, quick pitch out. Picked up by, I did not see who that was.
Gatsky? Or, not Gatsky.
Gunter. Gatsky, where'd that come from?
Boy, I don't know. I got a G in my mind. I'm sitting over here producing. I don't have the list right in front of me.
All right, number 13, Colton Gunter with the nice 7-yard pitch and catch from Stelright. 2nd and 3 here. Same formation. Whittick went to the left now. They send Gunter in motion, fake it to him. Whittick goes right up, makes one guy miss, gets the first down. He was kind of stonewall. They got good penetration there, Moose, but Whittick was able to power through that and get another Scribb and Gibb first down.
He's fun to watch, you know, with getting hit, you know, kind of right at the line of scrimmage and able to elude that and find himself a little bit of a seam to get that first down.
Yeah, it was just a simple 4-yard carry right up behind the center, Waldorf. 1st and 10 near Richmond, 1 receiver to the right. Now they motion 3 guys to the other side. Stacked right off the right side. Whittick straight behind Stelright. Straight handoff to Whittick. He gets tied up in the backfield, and he makes a couple yards out of it. The right defensive end tied him up a little bit. Whittick ran through that, but that did trip him up. He did gain 2 yards, but that was good defensive there by I think that was number 69 on the right side there.
Well, yeah, coming in quick off the opposite side of where the run was going. So
that was Cole Mezowitz, 6'4", 224 pounds. Tigers going quick here. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Comrose motions a little bit. Stalwright keeps it. He goes right up the gut, and he's moving that pile off to the right a little bit and gets about 3 yards. So it's going to be, I think it'll be third and 5 here.
Yeah. See what they put on the scoreboard, but looking straight across. That's about right in the middle of the sticks.
Looked like Whittick was maybe going to be able to get some room off here, but, that's tough with Stalwright. You got to make a quick decision.
You know what? And, early I'm okay keeping them very honest.
Yep. The more honest they are early, the more lenient they'll probably be in the second later on in the game. 3rd and 5 here for New Richmond. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. They flop it out there to Comro. He makes a guy miss, runs up, goes out of bounds. Stiff arms number 11 gets pushed out of bounds by Dalton Clark. Pitch and catch from Stalwright to Comro.
Love it. What a great just confidence builder. Nice pass across there.
Yeah, that was a simple pitch and catch for 14 yards, and Comro was able to elude the first tackler and got a couple, maybe about 7 more yards. So it'll be 1st and 10, New Richmond in Spartan territory. 4 receivers to the right. Now Comro motions back behind the right tackle. Hand off to Whittick. He runs into a pile and gets pushed. They're going to stall that out right around the 36-yard lines for about a 4-yard pickup there. So far here, Moose, interesting. Austin Whittick, 3 carries, both basically right up the gut. So wait for that to the outside.
Yeah, that's almost, I don't want to say setting up. They're just, if we can move the ball, like I said, being honest, we got a couple passes in there, definitely spreading it out.
2nd and 6 here, 2 receivers just inside the numbers to the right. Hand off to Whittick, now more to the outside, makes a crease up the middle.
There it is.
And, that's a face mask.
Get that flags out.
I don't see any yellow.
Oh, Reggie is hot. Holy smokes, how was that not a face mask? His whole helmet got turned around.
I have no idea how they missed that, folks. Whittick up the gut, and he literally gets pulled around. And I don't understand it now. It's only half the distance to the goal, but it's the idea that you missed a clear face mask. That was a touchdown-saving face mask.
Yeah, that's what I think Reggie was having a chat with him down there.
All right, after that, Scrib and Give podcast first down. It'll be 1 receiver to the left, 2 stacked to the right. Whittick to the right of him. Hand off to Whittick. Makes a guy miss, cuts it up, and he gets pushed into the end zone.
Touchdown!
And number 1 with a 10-yard custom HVAC TD. Touchdown, Austin Whittick.
Tell you what, did you see him stop on a dime and make that cut right there?
Yeah, I did.
I think Gibby's head is still spinning down in Florida after watching that.
It doesn't take much on that. That was a great, do we have the replay on that? Because
I
want to, when you talked about he stopped, he sort of slipped, kept his balance, and was gone.
And took a hard right.
So that was 2 carries for 40 yards, compliment by Whittick there. Kick is up and good, and your New Richmond Tigers are up 7-0. We're going to go to the replay here. Watch Austin Whittick right at the line of scrimmage, plant his foot, slips a little, and just bursts into the end zone.
The speed coming off a slip.
Yeah. Right there.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow.
And when if you get him a yard out, if you get him a yard out, you're going to have a hard time stopping him and getting into that end zone.
Was that a face mask, Brinkman?
Oh, absolutely it was. And I'm going to tell you that I might have heard the conversation because the official actually went over to Reggie Larson. He said, hey, Reggie, let's just say they were not talking about how they're decorating their houses for Thanksgiving in a couple weeks. But absolutely that was a face mask. But, hey, you know what? Oshkosh North had a choice there. They could pick their poison. They could stop Whittick, or they could go after everybody else. And they tried to stop Whittick at first, and you saw what our other guys did there. So great drive by the Tigers. Tigers are now up 7-0. Oshkosh North getting the ball for the first time, boys.
All right. I mean, it's interesting, right? Like Brinkman said, they had a choice, right, Moose? And it's clear, but Nice quarterback play early on here by Stelright, and I'll take it. All right, Conley Abbott set here to kick. Back deep is, again, I can't see my eyes aren't that good anymore, folks. Back deep for Oshkosh, a little kick to the right. That's going to bounce and doesn't go out of bounds.
Oh, nice kick.
He comes to this side, cuts it up, gets stacked up. Wow. And beautiful kick, and you can't fault the return man.
No, that was heading out of bounds.
He did everything that he's probably supposed to do there. Wow.
That ball rode along. It was almost like watching soccer last night.
Yeah.
Just rode along the line.
And then you started coming
yeah,
back.
he's like, I got to pick this thing up.
Yeah, nothing you could do there if you're the return man of the Spartans. All right, now we got to focus our attention to the quarterback here. Again, the 6'7", 205-pound quarterback is Bryce Ott. So keep your eye on him and his receivers. His top receiver is number 11, Dalton Clark. Ott comes out with 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And Jamari Scott's in the backfield. Scott fakes it to him, and Ott's running and gets taken down after a 15-yard gain. So they faked it right away. You know, looks like they kind of run an offense like ours, Moose.
Yeah, looked very similar there, didn't it? Which, hey, the practice defense should know what it looks like.
Yep, remember their top runner is number 26, Jameer Scott. Tight formation here, 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Ott's got a running back right behind him. Steps back, hands off, gets some room out here, gets stacked up, makes a cut. Really nice cut there by Scott. There was 5 Tigers, and he was able to get positive yards there.
Yeah, he saw some orange jerseys behind the line of scrimmage and able to squeeze through a tight crease right there between a couple players.
Yeah, you got a big line here. I'm going to try to get all the starters, but there's some big boys down there.
Are they as big as Gibby's bathroom?
Oh, by far. By far. Ott's got 2 receivers stacked to the right. Now we got a flag.
They just threw it in. We got a late substitution.
I actually think the outside guy is offsides.
No, because the back judge threw it.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't a line judge.
So their right guard, wow, look at this, right offensive lineman, 6'4", 254-pound Mason Anderson, a sophomore. Wow.
Hey, we got a big sophomore out there, too. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, you're selling me on something here, big dog. All right, after the Patriot and Heating and Cooling flag, it'll be 2nd and 12 from the 23-yard line. Pitch to number 11, Dalton Clark. He's strung out pretty good, and he's going to get taken out of bounds for a loss. So,
who is that out there? Number 17?
Jackson Schrader.
Yep. Yeah,
Schrader had a nice
Schrader. We talked to his mom. We got some pronunciations correct here. But nice play by Jackson. He did have a blocker on him, able to string his blocker out there with him.
All right, this is what we've been looking for here. 3rd and 13 here, looking to see what Ott will do. Got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Now they're checking. Ott drops back. They got a guy coming across or going deep. Langness is running with him, coming over late on the switch. They had 2 guys. They had a receiver that cut to the inside, and both defenders went with him, and Langness was coming over from his safety position.
Langness was watching the ball, and that ball, I don't know if it just died a little bit, but I thought he had a line on it, and then he kind of held up, not wanting to get the pass interference call, I think.
That was a nice ball by Ott. 1st and 10 for the Spartans from the 49-yard line. 2 receivers to the left. They go quick. Handoff to Scott, makes a guy miss, and then Hedges brings him down in the backfield. I think Dane Lease had the initial shot on him, wasn't able to make him down, made him cut back into the inside, Moose, and then the rest was the Tigers were there.
Yeah, bring him back into your friends, right?
Yeah.
That's
make
him cut
the plan.
back. Yeah, make him cut back in.
Cut back into where all your buddies are. All right, 2 receivers left, 2nd and 11 here. 1 to the near side. Ott's dropping back. Getting pressure, makes a guy miss. And now he gets taken down for a short loss, about a yard.
Well, they're going to move him back. No, they're going to move him a couple of yards because I think his knee went down.
And that was Jamison Unger. So Ott was patient. I think he was looking for this receiver out here that Parker Rohde locked down really nice, looking for number 24, Mary Davis. Rhodey had him locked down, so it'll be 3rd and 14. So, again, Ott had a little pressure, stepped up, and then Unger was there to take him down. Tight formation here for the Spartans. We're looking over here, checking what they want to go with. Ott drops back. They're going deep again. And they got another guy wide open there. Schrader was trailing him. That's Dalton Clark, their top receiver. So 2 long passes, and I have to give credit. He dropped them in there perfect.
Yeah, he's a good passer. So that's something we're going to have to play some tight coverage, I think. He's going to put it where his guy is.
All right, they're going quick. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Hand off to Scott off the left side. Unger's there, takes him down. Good tackle. Jamison Unger, the unguided missile. Short gain. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 20-yard line. So what I've noticed on both those passes, they've been double moves. He gives just enough of a shoulder fake
to get the guy off step. Yep.
So Tigers are going to have to be disciplined, be able to react correctly there. 2nd and 8 from the 20-yard line. Ott hands off to Scott again. Good move there. Jamison missed him, and then he gets pushed out of bounds. I think short of the first down, but it's going to be 3rd and short here for the Spartans. Another lineman is, I think it's number 68, or no, 66, 5'9", 295 pounds senior. 3rd and 2 from the 15. Ott's got Scott right behind him, and then they're tight formation right now. Hand off to quarterback keeper. He gets the first down. Very good keep, because let me tell you, Scott was destroyed in the backfield.
Yeah, almost too many Tigers went for the running back right there. Good keep by the...
Well, I think the biggest thing there, to your point, great keep, but he kept it in the belly of Scott to the last minute.
Yeah, he pulled that right before Tiger hit them.
Going quick here. Ott's flushed from the pocket, and he gets taken down. A big sack by Evan Fagden, and number 25, Noah Zanin.
Zanin coming off a good game last week, too. Fun to see that.
No, actually, it was Mason Gunter.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Gunter?
I just saw the 2, and it's normally Zanin on that side, so I apologize. That was Gunter. So
fun to see Gunter getting in there.
Yeah, that was a nice sack there. So it'll be 2nd.
Hey, but Zanin still had a good game last week.
It's 2nd and 20 now, so that was a huge 10-yard sack. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. We almost jumped.
Yeah, that was close.
Yes. He's looking deep, going across the middle. Off the hands, almost picked. Almost picked, a little behind his intended receiver. And I think, was that Graham?
Was that Schrader?
No, it's 26. I think that's Graham Hammer.
Popped it up a couple times.
So it'll be 3rd and 20 from the 20-yard line. Bringing trips out here to the near side. Ott's going to have some options on the right side here. He's got Scott behind him. Now they send number 24 in motion a little bit, running him across the field, throwing deep there. They got a guy, and he's open and caught. 20-yard touchdown to number 2, Jackson Anderson.
He wasn't open, but it was thrown where only he could catch it.
Yeah, that was a beauty. 20-yard pitch and catch there. So... hey, got to give him credit. Laid it in there, beautiful spot. That was a good offensive drive.
Yeah.
For the Spartans. Now the Tigers had a few opportunities, had them 3rd and long multiple times, weren't able to capitalize, but did get a couple sacks. So, we knew this was going to be a good battle. Tigers got to figure it out, right?
Hey, that was just a really nice looking drive put together by the Spartans. So like you said, Tigers got to figure it out. We said pregame, this is going to be a test for the Tiger D-backs.
Yeah, for sure. Brinkman, what do you got from down on the field?
Well, guys, first off, that quarterback from Oshkosh North can really throw the ball. There's no doubt he can wing it. But hey, you know what? We said this was going to be a fight tonight, right? And you know, it's not a fight until somebody gets punched in the mouth. And I think both offenses so far have punched the defenses in the mouth. And let's see, it's Reggie Larson's got some things over here to talk to his team about. Let's see what happens the next time Oshkosh North gets the ball after the Tigers go down here and score.
All right, I agree. Hey, we got to give a shout out to Compass Realty and Farmers Insurance. This is funny from a friend up there in Balsam Lake, Tad Peterson. I'll have to cut the insurance part next time, Moose.
Unsolicited.
Well, he's a buddy of mine.
Shout outs are. We'll have to talk about that, Scribner.
Well, you can slap my hand.
Dock your pay.
Yep. All right, here's the kickoff here. You got Whittick and Langness back deep. And that looks like Langness is going to take it from the 10-yard line. He's got a crease, cuts it up, makes one miss, and gets across the 30. And we do got a flag down right on the 30-yard line on the far side there, Moose. So normally on a kickoff, probably us,
holding.
But let's check to see what it is. That'll be a Patriot and Heating Cooling flag. So 10 yards from the end of run, so not too bad.
Kind of like a touchback now.
All right, we got to see. I'll be interested to see offensively how we come out in this second drive. Do you lean more to on Whittick, or do you keep the balance? I really like the balance, Moose.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, we did keep him off a little bit, so it worked. Whatever the first play was.
Yeah,
first series was.
Yep.
Sorry.
Ought to be 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Fake. They pitch it out to Yeski. Makes the guy miss. Gets across the 30, I think up to the 31. So just a simple pitch and catch. Now what I liked about Stelrite, that came close to getting tipped down.
I was going to say, that went right through a guy's hands,
so
I think.
Just got to – I'd like to see that ball released a little higher out of Stelrite, but hey – good 9-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 1 from the 31-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Whittick set behind Stelrite. Handoff to Whittick. He gets stoned right at the line of scrimmage. He's still going, then gets taken down behind. So that'll be about a 2-yard loss. So that right side of the Tigers line was not able to hold up on the defensive pressure from that D line of the Spartans. So it'll be 3rd and 2.
Be interesting to see. I wasn't watching there how many guys they're putting in the box because.
Oh, they got a lot.
Yeah, they're playing up there quite a bit. I don't want to say they're selling out, but
safety's 5 yards. I mean, if you can do a quick pitch and catch, you send Whittick out there. Stelrite's going to keep, and he gets stoned. He had the ability, I think, to quickly throw that out to Whittick, but he got stoned right in the middle, and he went backwards. That was no gain, probably a half a yard loss. So it'll be 4th down, and Tigers are running on the punt team here. I like the deception, though, running Whittick out in the flat. You're probably thinking a pass. The only thing I did not see who went with Whittick.
Oh, yeah, I did not see that as well.
Two returners back for Oshkosh here. Good snap. Stelrite with a good high punt. That'll be fair caught right at the 42, 43-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Good field position here for their 2nd offensive possession.
Yeah, let's see if that, like Brinkman was saying, I'm sure Reggie had a few words for his defense. Let's see what adjustments they make here in the second series because they're going to come out passing.
Yeah, I would agree. So that'll be the key. I think we got to somehow get a little more pressure sooner. And usually you see Reggie dial it up different times, different ways. So I'll be interested to see what happens here. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. 2 receivers tight to the right, 2 to the left. Ott takes it, Hands off, and Smith goes down, hits initially in the backfield by Tanner Jess, then taken down by Zanin, and I think the unguided missile, Jamison Unger, so it'll be second, and they're gonna give him a yard. Didn't look like it, but the thing about it, he did get hit a few times.
The far line judge is sitting right on the
Oh,
stick.
Yeah. All right. Again, same formation, 2 receivers left, 2 right. I'm watching Ott. He moves forward on that snap, which is kind of interesting. See how he sticks his right step? Smith gets to the outside, getting strung out good, gets past the defender, good cutback, and he gets taken down around the 25-yard line. So first time we've seen Smith get to the outside.
He's a quick guy.
Yeah, he was able to outrun the containment out there. I thought we were going to be able to stretch him out for help, but we were too flat. And he gets a 30-yard run there, so it'll be 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. I think the center is 6'3", 263-pound sophomore, Aiden Flanagan. 2 wide to the right, 2 stacked to the left. Ott takes it, hands off to Smith. Again, outside, makes a cut. He gets hit, keeps on his feet. Now he gets taken down. It'll be about a 3-yard gain. Tigers are doing a good job, Moose, of stretching it, but they're not able to get him down right away.
Yeah, they are getting him stretched all the way to the sideline, but he's making some good cuts. And I don't want to say we don't even have missed tackles. Their guys are holding their blocks too. So, that's quarter.
Oh wow, that's the end of the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, tied up here in New Richmond, 7-7. We'll be back after these commercials for the second quarter.
From loan officers who really know the local business climate. Because, like you, we're proud to be a part of it.
We've been doing this since 1997, and we know that hiring a contractor can be really stressful. And we just want you to know that from the first phone call to the final piece, we really want you to have peace of mind through the whole experience.
New Richmond Medical Center, located at 525 North Knowles Avenue, is home to Hudson Physicians. They offer same-day appointments, walk-in urgent care, on-site lab, and x-ray. They all make your visit quick and efficient. Some special services include physical therapy, occupational therapy, diabetes education, podiatry, spine, rheumatology, and orthotics. Visit them today at 525 North Knowles Avenue. Again, that's the home to Hudson Physicians.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbl'r. An antioxidant sparkling water with a boost of natural caffeine and 0 grams of sugar. It's time to treat yourself. You deserve it. Check out Drink Bubbl'r on Instagram.
Shop the neighbor.
All right, we're back here. Start of the second quarter. Spartans on their second possession after a long run by Smith. Looking to trying to threaten here, score again here, early goings of the second quarter. You got 2nd and 7 from the 22-yard line. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Ott takes it, drops back, going deep. Good ball, cheapers. And that is a touchdown to Anderson. There's nothing you can do there. That was great coverage by
back shoulder turn. Like, these guys have done this a few times.
That was great coverage there by Jackson Schroeder. That was impressive. Wow. Another 22-yard catch there by number 2. So pending the PAT, Spartans looking to go up early there. That was Jackson Anderson, a 6-foot, 165-pound senior wide receiver. They have found something that they like against our D-backs, Moose. And do you have the replay on that by chance?
I don't, sorry.
It's all right.
But you're right. They have found something that they want to go to, and they're going to.
Yeah, and right now we're just not getting enough pressure, and we're not getting it quick enough. But that was just a beautiful pass. Brinkman, what do you got from the sidelines?
Well, guys, the rain is definitely picking up here. You know, the quarterback for Oshkosh North, it's really interesting. Ott. I heard you mention it, Scrib, that he moves forward before the snap. If you notice, he only does that on running plays. He doesn't do it on his passing plays. but New Richmond hasn't picked that up yet, and hopefully we do soon, because right now Tigers are down 14-7, 11:53 left in the second quarter.
All right, that's great insight there. I mean, I just seen it, and it was kind of weird.
Yeah, and then our man on the field picked up his towel.
I tell you, the man on the field, every now and then, he says something that makes sense. Kring set here to kick. 6'2", 180-pound senior. Whittick and Keegan Langdis back deep for the Tigers. Another high kick. That's going to go deep. Langdis will get it from about the goal line. He's got to make a guy miss. Gets by him, 20. 25, gets taken down out of bounds at the 27-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 New Richmond from the Tiger 27-yard line. Offensively here, the Tigers got to get back to a little Austin Whittick, maybe to the outside, mix it up. Got to get back. Drive in here, Moose, for their third possession.
Let's see if they can put something together here. The first one looks so nice. I would like to see just go back to what worked.
Yeah, 100%. I did not see Quaddy suit yet out there. I don't know if you've seen him. I was looking for him. I thought he was going to be playing today, but I haven't heard. One receiver to the left, just outside the hash. Whittick set to the left of him. Handoff to Whittick. He goes up, gets into the crease, and plows forward across the 30 to about the 32, so about a 5-yard pickup. Good run right off that left side of the New Richmond line. Tigers are right up at the line. They're going to probably go quick here.
Andy mentioned it. You can see it in the camera now, folks. If you look at the top of your screen, you can see the rain coming down, actually.
2nd and 5 here. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right out on the near side, right out by the numbers. Camera motions just a little bit in the backfield here. Take. Hand off to Whittick, right up the gut. Get across the 35, plowing ahead towards the 40. Cross the 40 up to the 42-yard line. Whittick with another Scrib and Give podcast first down. Hey, check it out. We talked a lot of Tiger sports. Volleyball, soccer, cross country, and football. Unfortunate. Volleyball lost last night, but Tiger soccer won. Moving on. Sectional finals tomorrow night here. All right, 1st and 10 here. 1 receiver to the right, 2 to the left. Whittick to the left of Stelright. Stelright takes it. Whittick's going in motion. They pitch it out to DeGear. Catch, pitch, and catch. Moves ahead across the 50 inside the Spartan territory. Josh DeGear, the 6'1", 172-pound receiver with a beautiful just pitch and catch and a nice run there.
The yak. I love the getting some yards after the catch. That's you left him open in space.
Yeah, and if they're going to play off, I would expect to see more of that. Oh, I do see Quaddy out there. So Quaddy is out there. He's the slot man out there lined up on the far side inside the hash. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Hand off to Whittick. He's got to cross 40, 30, 20, 10, touchdown! Austin Whittick, 47. I'm calling out the block by Josh DeGear.
Yes, downfield. Did you see that block? He stayed in front of his guy,
30,
and he took
40.
him down. Yes. I'm glad you did.
And gentlemen, I can't say enough about the downfield blocking of our receivers, but I'm going to tell you right now, that is a big-time block, but an even a bigger running back there in number 1, Austin Whittick, for the custom HVAC TD. Well, I think he's keeping his average at 10 yards a carry. And to think the kid's only a junior.
All right, we do have the replay on that.
The B&B Electric replay. Just watch him through the middle and the vision he has. Great interior blocking by the Tigers right there with Waldorf and the guards. Little seal block there.
Yeah, look at that. The whole line moves.
And then just
Josh
look at
DeGear
this.
stays in front of his guy and pushes him. Yes!
I'm telling you, that block, that was a guaranteed touchdown because of the block. If not, you don't know, right? Let's just be honest.
And he didn't know. Josh DeGear, man, I always say his name on DeGear, did not know where Whittick was, other than the fact that he was coming, and he just kept blocking, and he played to the end.
Man,
Love it.
We're gonna have a shootout here. We gotta get the Tiger defense rolling. All right, after the big 47-yard TD by Whittick, all knotted up here at 14. And Abbott will be set to kick here. Brinkman, what about that block, huh?
Unbelievable what a job Josh DeGear especially has done the last 3 weeks. One catching the ball, two blocking for the Tigers. There's the kickoff.
Abbott going to be returned by the up man here at the 25. He gets hit and taken down. Big tackle there around the 32-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Spartans. I think that was Tanner Jess on that tackle.
Yeah.
So Tigers got to get a stop here.
Yeah, let's see this defense go to work now and match the intensity of their offense.
Yeah, I'd agree now. This is the 3rd possession for the Spartans. They have not been stopped on a possession here, so Tigers got to get a stop.
They've pushed them back. They made that first possession for the Spartans long. They made them work for it.
Ott will have 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. They come out in a tight formation, utilizing the big line of the Oshkosh North Spartans, and they got Smith to the right of Ott. Ott's going to hand it off on a reverse, makes the guy miss. Tanner Jess misses, and Keegan Langness will take him out of bounds. So good play there by the Spartans.
Interesting play.
Yeah, that was a great play. Very well designed.
Make it look like a sweep or student body right, then all of a sudden you get that reverse.
And I believe that was Dalton Clark, who I did see had some nice chunk yards for rushing. So they're going to mix it up here. High power offense, 3 receivers to the right. I'm going to kind of watch the quarterback here. He's got Smith behind him. This should be a run play, yep. And Smith gets stoned and taken down. They're going to have a flag here. I see Patriot Heating Cooling flag gets thrown in there, so I'm assuming you got to believe that's a hold, how quick that came in.
Yeah, Reggie's pointing backwards, so.
Yep. So again, the Patriot Heating Cooling flag again. All flags brought to you by Patriot and Heating Cooling. Check them out for all your heating and cooling needs. Most likely now, probably heating.
Probably heating. Had a good conversation with him the other day with Mr. Scott Coolidge.
It is definitely heating season.
Yeah.
Hey, we're joined up in the booth by the one and only G Money. All right, 1st and 20 here from the 43-yard line. Ott fakes it, motioning out to the right side. Pressure's coming from Hedges. They got to cry across the middle, and he gets taken down by Langness right at the 40-yard line. So the receiver just sat down kind of in a zone there. I know it wasn't a zone, but Jackson Anderson, the guy who's got 2 TDs, was just wide open and really good presence there by Ott to find him. So it'll be 2nd and short from the 40-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Hand off to Smith. Gets the 1st down right up the gut. He's off to the races. And he steps out of the tackle of Langness and into the end zone. So that's a 40-yard run by Smith. Multiple missed tackles there by the Tigers. They had him. Couldn't bring him down. So 40-yard run there by Smith. And, boy, it's going to be a shootout here, Moose.
Yeah, if both defenses keep up what's going on, or both offenses can keep up the firepower.
Yeah, not probably what we really expected, let's be honest.
No.
Penning the PAT, the Spartans looking to go up 21-14. Kick is up and good. So
I do have the replay of that one if you want to watch it.
Yeah, let's go to that, because there was the line had a nice the old line of the Spartans had a good push, but then we had shots at him. We just couldn't bring him down.
Yeah, because you have
just missed in the backfield.
One right
and
there.
right there, and that's Keegan Langness. And then the Tigers just weren't able to catch him. I mean, when they did catch him, it was too late. So good run there by Smith.
He's a tough back.
Yeah, and he comes in 6 foot. I think it was 6 foot, 179 pounds, but he's got power. Brinkman, what do you got down there?
Well, these guys are good. Oshkosh North is a good team. They're 9-1 for a reason. That's not just by mistake. They're a good team. But what Reggie was so disappointed with on the sideline that time was the missed tackle opportunities that we had there that led to that touchdown.
Very uncharacteristic of a Tiger defense team.
Well, and the rain is definitely picking up. So you guys can see it now on the track in the field. The rain is picking up. So how that affects their passing game, we're going to see. But they certainly had some effectiveness there running the ball against Richmond.
All right, good insight from our on-field man, the one and only Mr. New Richmond, Andy Brinkman. Krings with the kick here, high kick. That's going to return from about the 2.5, 3 yard line. Langness doesn't have much room there. And that'll be taken down around the 18-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers from the 18-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 19.
We'll take that. Especially when he's taking it from the goal line or right in front of it.
Yeah, their kicker, Krings, he comes in at 6'2", 180 pounds. He's got a leg on him, man.
He's putting it right in the right spot, too.
All right, Tigers offense back out here for their 4th possession. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. They literally got 8 guys in the box here. Handoff to Whittick. Gets a little push off that right side. He got hit and just plowed ahead and took the tackler backwards. That was a big run there. Didn't get much, but he got a good 4 yards.
He still got 4 yards, I'd say, for that run there. That was.
He put his right shoulder into the chest of the D lineman and drove him backwards. They're going to call it 2nd and 7. I think it's more 2nd and 6 here for the Tigers. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Starlight keeps it across the middle to Quaddy, 40, 50, 30, 20, and he gets taken down. Luke the Duke Quaddy for a big 60-yard pitch and catch. Wow, that was a nice slant across the middle.
And you know what? And you mentioned it earlier. Their safeties are playing 5 to 7 yards off the line of scrimmage. If we keep doing stuff like that, they're going to have to get one of those guys out of the box.
Yeah, that was a 67-yard pitch and catch there from Stelright to Quaddy. It'll be 1st and goal from the 10. Tigers going quick. They got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. High snap, handoff to Whittick. Cuts it up, plows ahead. He's down inside the 5. He keeps going. He's close. I think they're going to get him down around the 3-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. Wow, another good push by the interior offensive line. And then Whittick just keeps his leg pumping, and he lets the O-line come help him.
Just come help him, yeah. If I can stay up, boys.
Come get me.
Hook the team up. Let's get going.
All right, Whittick slide to the right there of Stelright. I would expect you to see Whittick here. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. High snap, handoff to Whittick. He plows ahead, and he's into the end zone for another custom HVAC TD. Number 1, Austin Whittick.
Oh, shoot.
What do we got?
A mistake.
Uh-oh. What's the mistake?
Oh, it keeps wanting to go back to the replay. Here's a replay. Sorry, folks.
Oh, we'll take it. It's all right.
Take just a quick.
Yeah, that works, man. Works for me. Pen in the PAT. Tigers looking to tie it up here. Vagnon on to kick. And we got a flag there.
You got a late substitution or something?
No, there's no substitution issue.
What's that?
I've never seen that.
Oh, Andy. Go to Andy.
What do you got, Andy?
I think that is the floating like a butterfly to the end zone by Richmond. That's a new one to me. In fact, I can say this, you guys. Everybody on the Richmond sideline saying the same thing. They're going, what?
Oh,
They didn't. Oh, this could be a big penalty.
unsportsmanlike conduct?
Yeah, guys, some Richmond players came off the field and were talking about some of the things being said by an Oshkosh North player. I don't know if that led to it, if Richmond retaliated or what it was, but I don't. Interesting.
All right, now it's going to be a longer
This
point
could
after
be,
attempt. This is huge. Reggie, I did see get an explanation from the official. I'm not sure exactly what all happened. Obviously, it's an unsportsmanlike conduct. That's just weird. I don't know if it's taunting, but now it's a 35-yard point after. And that is good. Fagnan with a long PAT. Brickman, it went just far enough.
Yes, absolutely. I have been told that it was taunting or something like that is what I was told. But hey, guess what? Richmond just kicked a 35-yard field goal for an extra point. But how good does that make you feel that we just put it through the uprights from 35 yards?
You know, a wise man once said it was measured just perfectly.
Absolutely. Hey, guys, we got a ball game here in Richmond, 21-21, halfway through the second quarter. Now, what I find so interesting about this is that Oshkosh North has been selling out 100% to stop Austin Wittick, and I believe, Scribb, is that his third touchdown of the night?
Well, you do start prairie math. You're correct, sir.
Yeah, so
over 100 yards on the night, too, I believe.
Unbelievable. I'm going to just call him from now on. I'm calling him the price of admission because he's definitely worth it.
No, you weren't here the last week. He's the A-train. All right, we do have the B&B electric replay of the long pass play from Stelreich to Quaddy. So after this kickoff by Abbott, we'll go to that. Abbott with another short kick. That's going to bounce around the 25. Goes off a player, and he goes down. That's just what the Tigers are going to. Great kick by Abbott, just what the Tigers wanted. We'll go to the B&B electric replay of the Stelreich to Luke the Duke.
Look,
he's on the slot right there.
Yeah, look. There's no safety. They're all up. And then, whoop, he just finds the crease.
And he's just off. He just couldn't outrun that outside.
He got his dad's speed. So, I mean, that's something that.
Good point.
He was a wrestler, I think.
Yeah. All right, good pitch and catch there from Stelreich to Luke the Duke. Good to see him back off and running. So, all knotted up here. 6:53 left to go. Midway through the second quarter.
All right, defense, let's go.
Fake it to Dalton, and he and Smith gets tied up in the backfield. They faked it to number 11, Dalton Clark, and Tigers were right there.
Ooh, I think my lens is getting wet down on the field camera. If you could see, it's
That's all right. That's what that stuff's made for every now and then, right?
Well, I don't know about that, but
again, the flag on the PAT or the point after attempt was for taunting. It must have came while they were maybe lining up. I don't know. 2nd and 13 here from the 21-yard line. Two receivers to the right, two right on the numbers to the left. They fake it, and they pitch it there. Oh, and then quick pressure there
was that a pressure or a wet ball? But either way,
both.
He was on the ground.
Yeah, Fagnan was getting in there. I don't know if Fagnan caused that or if it was more of just a weird grip on the ball, but Tigers did have pressure. I was kind of looking across their strand. All right, big third down here, 3rd and 13. Two receivers to the right, two to the left. Fans here just pounding the stadium. Good noise here, good. Ott drops back. Pitch to a wide open Anderson. Again, right now, number 2, Jackson Anderson is just taking it to the Tigers. He had 2 guys running kind of down by him, but he was wide open. Looks like we got a Tiger down there. Can't quite see who it is. Looks like that might be Graham because I see Noah Zanin. So that could be Graham Kammer. Not for sure yet. All right, we're going to check out here for the Health Partners injury timeout. We'll be back after these commercials.
That knows you best. Johnson Motors. Get hometown savings on hundreds of certified pre-owned vehicles. Plus, we have new vehicles arriving daily, so stop in and reserve yours today. Johnson Motors, family of dealers.
Life is full of beautiful moments you want to cherish. Much like tending a garden, managing your family's wealth requires careful attention and knowledge. Our team of experts is here to help, empowering you with the knowledge and tools you need to make informed financial decisions, leaving you more time to focus on creating more beautiful moments. Call us today at 715-246-3811.
So,
all right, after the Health Partners injury timeout, we're back here for 1st and 10. Again, all injury timeouts brought to you by Health Partners. That was Graham Kammer with the injury. He did walk off, limping on his right leg. 3 receivers to the right, handoff to Smith. Cuts it back, gets drugged down from behind. Good defense there by Jess. Jack Fitzgerald was there as well. Short gain, 2-yard gain. So it'll be 2nd and 8 from the 47-yard line of Oshkosh North Spartans. Offensively for the Spartans, it's really been odd. I mean, you had the one run, but I think all of that is being set up by the passing of the 6'7" Ott. Ott's, boy, he's dropping some dimes tonight. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tiger shift. Ott drops back, steps up in the pocket, flips it out to Smith, wide open, and that's off to the races. And Tigers are not going to catch him. That's a 53-yard pitch and catch from Ott to number 26, Jermaine Smith.
Good awareness in the pocket right there.
Yeah, totally agree. That was just beautiful awareness. Boy, this was a shootout, man. Whew. This is the second quarter yet, guys. We got a lot of time left. Both teams scoring very quick. Hopefully the scoreboard can keep up. Pending the PAT over here. Oshkosh North looking to go up by 7. Snap is good. Kick is up and good. Ooh. That was weird.
It bounced off the... I do have that replay. Let's see if that... Here we go.
Yeah, just Smith, just a good... And again, watch the quarterback. He did not step forward, so you knew it was going to be a pass. And they just had the running back just leak out of the end zone. I mean, out of the backfield. And Messer couldn't catch up to him.
Yeah, just almost a, I don't want to say a breakdown on that one, but, you know, when a quarterback starts stepping up like he's going to run.
Good awareness. Good pocket presence by the quarterback. What'd you see down there, Brinkman?
Well, obviously, New Richmond has to find an answer for this Ott because this guy is a quarterback. But we are seeing what we expected here tonight. We expected to see a shootout, and we have so far. Scribb, we talked about it earlier, though, Austin Wittick. 3 touchdowns tonight so far. He does have 126 yards, according to Mr. Schrader. So it's exactly what we were expecting tonight, right?
Yeah, and it's 5 minutes to go in the second quarter yet. All right. Craig's here set to kick for the Spartans. Wittick and Langnes back deep here for the Tigers. Again, we will try to get some other scores as the night goes on here. Langnes takes it from the 1-yard line. He's got a little bit of a crease here. He gets to, I was hoping he'd get to the outside, gets folded up right around the 29-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 near Richmond from the 29-yard line. So we get any scores there after 7 o'clock, please let us know. We would love to hear what's happening across Northwest Wisconsin. We're ahead, so it'll be an interesting here. We'll be probably done around 8:30. Most games will be going to halftime by then. Actually, maybe 8 o'clock.
A shout out from my announcer for soccer, Melissa Chapman, texting. She's hoping that Brinkman can be on the field tomorrow night for the soccer game.
Oh, wow.
Maybe you want to be.
Yeah, let's text me later. All right, 1st and 10 here from the 32 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tigers take it, fake it, pitch it to the outside again. Caught there by DeGear. And sort of a head tackle there by the DB. He gets about 5 yards, so nice pitch and catch out there to
I'll take
DeGear.
that.
Yeah, it's 5 yards. And it keeps him honest.
It has to, and I think after, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but after, finding the slot man there in Quaddy, we can pass and run.
Yeah, and you're a guy who does a lot of work with horses. That was weird. All right, 2nd and 5 here for the Tigers. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Hand out. No, Stelright keeps it. And we're going to have to be quicker on that for sure. And that was a high tackle there going to the head of Stelright. Kind of surprised they did not. Interesting. He threw a shoulder to the head.
Right. I was surprised they didn't call that.
And I know there's different rules in high school, but that's
high school is one though. Coming in late, that's a no-no.
All right, big 3rd down here. 3rd and 7 for New Richmond. 3 receivers to the left. Whittick is one of them. I think we're going to time out here by, Oshkosh North. Did not like having Austin Whittick split out. Again, all timeouts brought to you by Designer Logo, the official apparel sponsor of Justin Livestream. Check them out for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. We'll be back after these commercials.
We got here is a 50,500 square foot pre-engineered steel Butler building. The nice thing about Butler is how custom we can get with the buildings.
The owner comes to us and just tells us what they want. Butler puts everything into motion of what they have to build to make this building work. They tell us a ship date, we're ready by that time, everything just works smoothly.
I would say in terms of this project here, we're both on time and on budget to this point, and the aesthetics of this building is exactly what I want and probably even more.
My experience with Crum Exteriors was excellent. They're very professional. They came out and gave us some really good options of what we could do and color suggestions. It was just a wonderful professional experience.
All right, we're back here. Big 3rd down here with 4:17 left to go. Tigers got to pick up 7 yards to keep this drive. And the biggest thing here is to keep the offense of the Spartans off the field.
And Spartans get the ball at the start of the second half.
Yeah,
so this is a big down right here.
Yep, 3 receivers to the left. Whittick is out there. Stelright drops back, and they're going across the middle and just behind Comro. Comro was open, but that was thrown behind Comro. Otherwise, that was a 1st down.
I like the idea there. Tigers had it.
Tigers send out the punt team here. So, yeah, Comro was open. Just behind him. That was a good route. Oshkosh has 2 return men back right around the 35-yard line. So they're going to get good field possession here. Tigers looking to fake it, and they fake it, and they get it to Ben Wilhelm. Wow. Folks, I saw the fake, but I was not expecting that to go to Ben Wilhelm. We saw him starting this year as the DB. That was a beautiful pitch and catch from Stelright to Ben Wilhelm.
I don't think anybody is expecting that to Wilhelm. And you know what? Hey, our quarterback just laid it up in the only spot a Tiger could catch it.
Yeah, that was perfect. So that was a big fake punt there by the Tigers to keep the offense going. 1st and 10 for New Richmond. Handoff to Stelright. He cuts, handoff to Whittick. He cuts, and man, is he running hard, folks. He is spinning and just keeps those legs going. Wow. You see that?
Yeah, he's when that guy went to tackle him and Whittick was turning his jets on at the same time, that guy ended back a few yards.
Man, that guy's on a mission tonight. All right, 2nd and 4 here for the Tigers from the 46-yard line of the Spartans. 1 receiver to the left. They send Gunter in motion. They fake it to him. Handoff to Whittick right up the gut. He gets about a yard, 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 2 here for the Tigers. Tigers ran that play to Gunter in the first half, and we're able to get about, I think, 10, 13 yards. So they ran another fake. I believe this is 2-down territory.
This close to the second half, with 2:45 left.
You gotta.
Or second quarter.
I think this is Wittick ball here. Third and short for the Tigers. Nope, Stelreich keeps it, and he gets stoned, and he's going to get up to the 42. And if he gets to the 42, that's a first down.
The guy on the near side, he's the one that saw it. The guy on the far side is going to say the 43, but the guy on the near side.
Yep. That's another scrib, and get first down.
There it is.
First down, New Richmond.
The near side ref came coming up, and he saw.
Yeah. Well, it was.
He saw Nick fall.
It was played
on
to
this
this
side. So
Nick used all 6'5"
and
a quarter.
He used all poundage to get to go that way too.
All right, 1st and 10 here. 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Tigers got 2 on the hash to the left. Handoff, fake it to Wittick. They're throwing it over. That's going to be just caught there.
Wow.
Colton Gunter stepped right. Man, that was a toe tapper by number 13, Colton Gunter.
I was ready for almost a pickoff there. But Colton Gunter.
Yeah, the DB, I think, missed it. I think he missed it. And he was able to step out of bounds, which was huge here to stop the clock, give the Tigers a stop clock, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Tigers got plenty of opportunities here. Handoff to Wittick, right up the gut. And he goes nowhere. He gets 2 yards, but not much there. Well, that's a different one where I thought that time, again, we have such advantage up here.
It's hard to tell. Yeah, we're not the ones handing the ball off right behind the O-line.
Oh, we're not? I thought we were.
Back in your day, you were probably a wide receiver.
Yeah, you weren't going to see me. All right, 2nd and 8 here for New Richmond. Plenty of time left. We do have 3 timeouts, so no worries here for the time. Fake. Tigers rolling out. They got pitch and catch it to Gear. I was going to say they got Comro open, but they went to the second level where he had Josh DeGear. Good pitch and catch. DeGear's having a beautiful night now. His 3rd reception on the night. I think that equals his total for the year, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think he had 3 coming in, maybe even only 2. Under a minute to go here. 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Dropping back, going across the middle, just through the outstretched arms of Comro. That was out in front of him. So it'll be 2nd and 10. 43 seconds left to go here for New Richmond in the second quarter. Tigers looking to go into halftime. Tied up here, currently down by a touchdown.
You can see the rain coming down with that field cam right now.
Yeah, I can see it now in the lights just looking. It's coming down pretty good. 3 receivers. We got trips to the left, 1 to the right. Wittick set to the right of him. Handoff to Wittick. He makes a guy miss, gets across the 10, down to about the 8-yard line. So that'll be a Designer Logo timeout. Again, all timeouts brought to you by Designer Logo. Check them out for all your screen printing and Letterman jacket needs. We'll be back after these commercials.
My experience with Chrome Exteriors was excellent. They're very professional. They came out and gave us some really good options of what we could do, and color suggestions. It was just a wonderful professional experience. My experience with Chrome Exteriors was excellent. They're very professional. They came out and gave us some really good options of what we could do, and color suggestions. It was just a wonderful professional experience.
Water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbl'r. An antioxidant sparkling water with a boost of natural caffeine and 0 grams of sugar. It's time to treat yourself. You deserve it. Check out Drink Bubbl'r on Instagram.
Shop the neighbor that knows you best. Johnson Motors. Get hometown savings on hundreds of certified pre-owned vehicles. Plus, we have new vehicles arriving daily, so stop in and reserve yours today. Johnson Motors, family of dealerships. Online at johnsonmotors.com.
Here we go.
All right, big 3rd down here. 3rd and 5 for New Richmond. At the 8-yard line. They got to get down to the 3-yard line to get a first down. 37 seconds left to go. Tigers do have 2 timeouts yet, so if they get a first down, there's plenty of time here for a couple more plays. Tigers got 3 receivers to the left. Whittick's to the right of them. Hand off to Whittick. They sold out, and he plows ahead. He's going to be just short. He is just short of the first down. I think he's going to take it down to about the 20. Yeah, I love that. I love that play. So you're betting New Richmond's going for it. Reggie's taking the timeout to ensure not much time left on the clock. If they don't get it, if they do get it, enough time to call another timeout, run a couple plays.
Yes. Yeah, kind of that mix. It'd be interesting to see if they go for a long pass, if we don't get it here, but that's not going to happen, right? Let's just go for
you're going to see an all-out sellout by them to stop Whittick. You're going to see our D line.
Do you dare?
You're going to see our O-line destroy them.
The Beth's Jewelry keys to the game. Beth's Jewelry keys to the game.
Yeah, I don't know what you dial up here. I don't know if you do a little jump pass, if you do something
Because you're right,
quick.
they're going to sell out.
I mean, I would obviously, personally, I would spread them out. I'm just a spread them out type of guy. Now, the thing is, if you sneak somebody out behind.
As I say.
Oh, we're 5 wide. We're everybody. Empty backfield here. Tigers got an empty backfield here. 4th and 1 from the 4-yard line. I like this. What are you going to defend here?
Yeah, they're going to call a timeout.
And there's a lot of positives there. That's their second timeout.
Do you think that was like just a piece of the chess game that we're playing? Hopefully they call a timeout.
Well, or the play is the one you want, and now you go back to something different, and they have to readjust their defense.
Yeah, it's one you want. You know, it's one that you're going to pick out that probably they haven't seen much of before on film. So they're like, maybe we should.
Yeah, again, this is where it's a chess match, right? And who wins the chess match here could be a huge pivot in this game. Obviously, end of 23 seconds to go on the second quarter, so you got halftime to readjust, but this is key. This is a big down right here for both teams. Tigers come out in a different formation, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. and I'll be curious, they got Comro split out wide to the right here. Number 11, no, now they're moving. I thought they're going to have Dalton Clark on them. All right, 2 receivers to the left. What do the Tigers got here? Handoff to Whittick, and he plows forward, and he gets it. Tigers are going to go quick here. They're going to go right away to get another opportunity here to call a timeout after this play. They're going to set it. Tigers are going to go quick. Boy, I'll tell you what, Whittick got pulled in the backfield, but he was able to keep his feet pumping here. 2 receivers left.
They're going to measure this.
All right. Well, that plays into the advantage of the Tigers as long as we get it. Brickman, what are you seeing down there?
You guys, I don't think New Richmond got it. When everybody started jumping up and down going first down, I didn't think New Richmond had it. So I was surprised when everybody said first down, and I thought I heard the officials say it, or maybe
short.
it was Montello, and then now they're bringing the measurement out there. I don't think they got it. I don't know. Yeah, you guys in Richmond missed it, but they didn't miss it by more than 1.5 inches. But you guys, what I was trying to have you come down and say, it was a full 2 yards that New Richmond needed there. I mean, a full 2 yards that New Richmond needed, and they just came up short. But that's what it's going to be. And
it's a game of inches.
We got 16 seconds left till halftime. Oshkosh North gets the ball to start the second half, and we're going to find ourselves in a 21-28 deficit, boys.
Yeah, I agree. From up here where they spotted it at first and how that far official came running in, I thought it was a first down. Tigers got to be very smart here. I would expect them to play. Yeah, they're in basically victory position here. Nope, they're handing it off, and he gets taken down. So I'd expect this to let this go to the.
Yeah, I think that was
quarter.
A different back.
All right, that's the end of the first half. Your New Richmond Tigers down 21-28. Compliments of a big defensive stop by the Oshkosh North Spartans on 4th in a long yard. We'll be back after these commercials for the Newts and Oz Pub halftime show right after this.
When you're buying
Shop the neighbor that knows you best.
Hey Thor,
Johnson
can you hear me?
Motors. Get
Let's go
hometown
move that
savings
over
on
to
hundreds
the-
of certified
to
pre-owned
the
vehicles.
garage
Plus, we have
over
new
here.
vehicles arriving daily. So stop in
Or
and
under the
reserve
tent.
yours today. Johnson Motors, family of dealerships. Online at johnsonmotors.com. Shop the neighbor that knows you best. Johnson Motors. Get hometown savings on hundreds of certified pre-owned vehicles. Plus, we have new vehicles arriving daily. So stop in and reserve yours today. Johnson Motors, family of dealerships. Online.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant dealer, you're getting someone who pays attention to the little things that make a big difference.
Bryant, whatever it takes. Call Countryside Plumbing and Heating or visit countrysideph.com.
When you're buying insurance, finding protection closer to home is always better. After all, who is likely to care more about you? Someone at the end of a 1-800 number or your local professional insurance agent. If you need a quote or just have a question, please just drop in and see us or give us a call. SF Insurance Group is your local community insurance agency. Visit our many locations at St. Croix Falls, Osceola, Somerset, New Richmond, Chisago City, and Hudson. Visit us online at sfinsurancegroup.com.
So what we got here is a 50,500 square foot pre-engineered steel Butler building. The nice thing about Butler is how custom we can get with the buildings.
The owner comes to us and just tells us what they want. Butler puts everything into motion of what they have to build to make this building work. They tell us a ship date, we're ready by that time, everything just works smoothly.
I would say in terms of this project here, we're both on time and on budget to this point, and the aesthetics of this building is exactly what I want and probably even more.
Shop the neighbor that knows you best. Johnson Ford of New Richmond. Save on hundreds of certified pre-owned Fords. Plus, new Ford vehicles arriving daily, so reserve yours today. Johnson Ford of New Richmond. Online at johnsonfordofnewrichmond.net.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant dealer, you're getting someone who pays attention to the little things that make a big difference.
Bryant, whatever it takes. Call Countryside Plumbing and Heating or visit countrysideph.com.
New Richmond Medical Center, located at 525 North Knowles Avenue, is home to Hudson Physicians. They offer same-day appointments, walk-in urgent care, on-site lab, and x-ray. They all make your visit quick and efficient. Some special services include physical therapy, occupational therapy, diabetes education, podiatry, spine, rheumatology, and orthotics. Visit them today at 525 North Knowles Avenue. Again, that's the home to Hudson Physicians. St. Croix County Abstract and Title provides prompt and reliable title, closing, and construction disbursement services. Their flexibility and dedication to their customers is a step above the rest, serving western Wisconsin and eastern Minnesota with 5 locations: New Richmond, Ellsworth, Cumberland, Menominee, and in Minnesota, Oakdale. Give them a call today, 715-246-0113, or check them out at www.titlesolutionsinc.com. St. Croix County Abstract and Title. We do good deeds.
FNC Bank is your community partner for over 100 years, offering a full line of banking solutions for individuals and businesses. At FNC Bank, you'll experience a team that gets to know you and understand your unique financial needs. We are bankers you know, bankers you trust.
Derrick Building Solutions is your Butler builder in New Richmond, serving western Wisconsin and eastern Minnesota. Butler's pre-engineered building system is easily customized for retail, warehousing, manufacturing, office, and more. Maybe you simply need an addition or roof replacement. Learn more about the industry-leading options available to you when you work with the experienced and trusted team of Derrick Building Solutions and Butler Manufacturing. Visit our website to see our project portfolio and schedule your no-cost consultation.
Shop the neighbor that knows you best. Johnson Ford of New Richmond. Save on hundreds of certified pre-owned Fords. Plus, new Ford vehicles arriving daily, so reserve yours today. Johnson Ford of New Richmond. Online at johnsonfordofnewrichmond.net.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant dealer, you're getting someone who pays attention to the little things that make a big difference.
Bryant, whatever it takes. Call Countryside Plumbing and Heating or visit countrysideph.com.
Welcome to Immaculate Conception Church here in New Richmond, Wisconsin. As we live in a world of constant growth and with so many uncertainties these days, having a place that can help you grow personally and spiritually is essential in one's life. Being surrounded by people that love and support helps us to achieve these goals. At IC Church, we want to help everyone with their spiritual walk. Check out what we have to offer and let us help you and your family with your journey. Visit us at ic-church.com, ic-church.com, and see how we can help you, not just in your walk, but also how we can help you assist in serving the community and so much more. We are proud to support our Tigers.
Everybody give Custom HVAC Solutions a call today for all your HVAC needs. They are committed to ensure every job is done right from the start. So for all your cooling, heating, boiler, and air quality needs, give them a call, 715-246-3336. Again, 715-246-3336 or customhvacSol.com. Burton's Express Lane is here for your no appointment necessary next in line service. For oil changes, tire rotations, fluid checks, or blades, when the door opens, you drive on in. Whether you service, lease, or buy, shop here in Wisconsin and show your Tiger pride knowing you help pay it forward. Bernard's, proud sponsor of the New Richmond Tigers.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbl'r. An antioxidant sparkling water with a boost of natural caffeine and 0 grams of sugar. It's time to treat yourself. You deserve it. Check out Drink Bubbl'r on Instagram.
Team up with a trusted and knowledgeable neighborhood partner to make your real estate dreams come true. Mara Bowman with Coldwell Banker Realty knows the latest listings, the ins and outs around town, and the right pricing for your needs. From search to sale, she'll provide expert advice and unwavering support to help make your experience stress-free. Licensed in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Florida, she specializes in first-time homebuyers, relocation, investment, and lake properties. Mara Bowman with Coldwell Banker Realty, 715-222-0978. New Richmond Medical Center, located at 525 North Knowles Avenue, is home to Hudson Physicians. They offer same-day appointments, walk-in urgent care, on-site lab, and x-ray. They all make your visit quick and efficient. Some special services include physical therapy, occupational therapy, diabetes education, podiatry, spine, rheumatology, and orthotics. Visit them today at 525 North Knowles Avenue. Again, that's the home to Hudson Physicians.
When you're buying insurance, finding protection closer to home is always better. After all, who is likely to care more about you? Someone at the end of a 1-800 number or your local professional insurance agent? If you need a quote or just have a question, please just drop in and see us or give us a call. SF Insurance Group is your local community insurance agency. Visit our many locations at St. Croix Falls, Osceola, Somerset, New Richmond, Chisago City, and Hudson. Visit us online at sfinsurancegroup.com.
Team up with a trusted and knowledgeable neighborhood partner to make your real estate dreams come true. Mara Bowman with Coldwell Banker Realty knows the latest listings, the ins and outs around town, and the right pricing for your needs. From search to sale, she'll provide expert advice and unwavering support to help make your experience stress-free. Licensed in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Florida, she specializes in first-time homebuyers, relocation, investment, and lake properties. Mara Bowman with Coldwell Banker Realty, 715-222-0978.
We know running your own business is a point of pride. Pride in serving the community and in building something greater. And at Wisconsin Credit Union, we take pride in offering everything you need to achieve it. From business accounts, ACH services, and the latest online and mobile banking conveniences, to great rates and fast decisions on loans. Plus personal attention from loan officers who really know the local business climate. Because like you, we're proud to be a part of it.
We've been doing this.
All right, we're on for the Newts and Oz Pub halftime show. Tigers losing 21-28. Hey, stop down at the pub and see all your friends and catch Tiger Sports at Newts and Oz Pub. What a game. It's a shootout, man.
Wow.
49 points scored and a half. We haven't seen that in a while. Now, we might have seen ourselves put up last week 42 in the first half alone, but this is a shootout here. Tigers are being led by none other than number 1, Austin Whittick, 18 carries, 136 yards, and another 3-touchdown game so far. Give credit to Oshkosh North. They stopped the Tigers on a long 4th and 1 right before half. That's a key play. We'll come back to that. But Tigers have been able to move the ball fairly balanced, right?
Yep.
I did not get the passing here. I have to get the passing attack, but I do know that you got the 60-some yarder basically to Luke the Duke Quaddy, and no, they didn't send me that, so I'll have to try to get that passing from Star. But he's having a good game. He's hit DeGear for 3 or 4 passes, Yeski 1, Gunter couple.
Yeah, he was just
long one to Quaddy. So
and not really off much. He was a little bit behind on that one to Comro coming to the outside, but for the most part, having a great game and just doing a good job managing the multifaceted attack. How does that sound?
Yeah, I totally agree. And Nick Stelright right now, a stat that's sticking out at me is 4 carries for 1 yard, but we're going to have to get that rushing attack going from our quarterback. Just a little bit more, right? I mean,
just
right
a little
now we've
bit.
seen
All it's going to take, and
being able to get a little bit more there. Have you noticed that? He's been able to run and throw. So, Ott's having a great game. Let's credit is where credit is deserved, and he's having a heck of a game. I don't have his stats. I can't see him. We'll try to get that. They're just having a heck of a game through the air, though. He is 6'7", 205 pounds. What I've noticed is he's looking at double moves. He's doing a really good job. He stepped up the big pass play to the running back out of the backfield. That was a breaker right there.
His awareness is something that is probably maybe getting looked at for the next level somewhere in the state of Wisconsin.
Well,
but he's on point with his receivers. You can tell they've thrown a lot of balls to each other, and just their timing is there too.
Yeah, 100%. He's having a heck of a game. Defensively, the Tigers got to figure it out. What I'm noticing right now defensively, if we're getting beat through the air, which is then causing us not to tackle very well, right? That's what I think. What I'm seeing is we're a very sound tackling team. We've talked about this team not having the best year tackling early on, but last week, the weeks before, I felt like they've been tackling very, very well. So we're going to have to see what we get there. Brinkman, what do you got going down there? Because you're on the field. We're up here in the Angela Olson Law Office booth because it's warm and toasty, just like down in the field, Brinkman.
Well, Nick's still right in the first half. Yeah, this is toasty. Milk toast, cold maybe. How's that? Nick's still right in the first half, you guys. Scrib, I don't know how I didn't send it to you. Anyways, 9 for 11 passing for 159 yards there. Obviously, the big one to Quaddy there was the majority of those yards. But, hey, we talked about this. This is a good team. They are 9-1. So Oshkosh North isn't going anywhere. We've got to beat them here in the second half.
Yeah, we're going to have to beat them right away to coming out, right? Because they do get the ball. They got the momentum there, Brinkman, after that big 4th down stop, was able to sort of get it in the victory position in the second quarter, saying, hey, we're comfortable knowing we're up 7. We get the ball to start the second half. We don't want to do anything crazy and get a turnover down here. We're going to go to the halftime up 7 with getting the ball. So they got the momentum right now.
Oh, absolutely they do. There's no doubt in my mind. You could see that in the look of the Richmond Tigers' faces as they left the field there for the first half. You guys, here's what I think could help Richmond. But Okay, so I say this could help New Richmond. It is raining. I get it. It's beautiful up there in the press box. It's crappy down here on the field. I don't know how else to say it. It is raining. But when it really started to rain is when New Richmond started to pass the ball down the field pretty darn well that last drive. So I don't know how that's going to affect this second half. But a couple things we got to keep in mind. One, Oshkosh North does get the ball to start. Our defense has to come out and set the tone here for the Tigers.
If I have it right, Oshkosh North has had the ball 4 times. They've scored all 4 times.
Yes.
We have not stopped them. So that's where we got to start right away. If we can go out and get a stop quickly against this high-powered offensive attack of the Spartans and flip the switch here, give it to the best player around here, number 1, Austin Whittick. Let's go to work, boys. Starts
Absolutely.
on defense. Starts on defense. All right, that's your
Newts and Oz.
Newts and Oz halftime show. Again, check out all your friends down at the pub watching Tiger Sports. Again, we're up here in the Angela Olsen Law Office
Nice
booth.
and toasty.
Nice and toasty. I mean, if we had an extra spot, we'd even invite Brinkman up here, but it's booked.
It's a little tight. Yeah.
Just not enough room up here.
Not enough headroom for that tall guy.
Yeah. All right. We're going to check back after these commercials for the start of the second half. Oshkosh North will receive the ball to start the second half. Tigers trailing 21-28.
Since 1997. And we know that hiring a contractor can be really stressful. And we just want you to know that from the first phone call to the final piece, we really want you to have peace of mind through the whole experience.
New Richmond Medical Center, located at 525 North Knowles Avenue, is home to Hudson Physicians. They offer same-day appointments, walk-in urgent care, on-site lab, and x-ray. They all make your visit quick and efficient. Some special services include physical therapy, occupational therapy, diabetes education, podiatry, spine, rheumatology, and orthotics. Visit them today at 525 North Knowles Avenue. Again, that's the home to Hudson Physicians.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbl'r. An antioxidant sparkling water with a boost of natural caffeine and 0 grams of sugar. It's time to treat yourself. You deserve it. Check out Drink Bubbl'r on Instagram.
Shop the neighbor that knows you best. Johnson Motors. Get hometown savings on hundreds of certified pre-owned vehicles. Plus, we have new vehicles arriving daily, so stop in and reserve yours today. Johnson Motors, family of dealerships. Online at johnsonmotors.com.
Life is full of beautiful moments you want to cherish. Much like tending a garden, managing your family's wealth requires careful attention and knowledge. Our team of experts is here to help, empowering you with the knowledge and tools you need to make informed financial decisions, leaving you more time to focus on creating more beautiful moments. Call us today at 715-246-3811.
So what we got here is a 50,500 square foot pre-engineered steel Butler building. The nice thing about Butler is how custom we can get with the buildings.
The owner comes to us and just tells us what they want. Butler puts everything into motion of what they have to build to make this building work. They tell us a ship date, we're ready by that time, everything just works smoothly.
I would say in terms of this project here, we're both on time and on budget to this point, and the aesthetics of this building is exactly what I want and probably even more.
All right, we're back. Abbott with the kick here. That's going to drop around the 20. Oh, catching it going backwards. He gets up to sidelines, makes a guy miss, and he gets out to the 35. Nice run back there by Oshkosh North. He caught that running towards the sideline inside the 20. Got a nice 16, 17-yard return.
Here we go. Tigers need to stop.
Yeah.
Let's go defense, right? Let's get that stop.
Yeah, I think we have to get a stop. I'm
you
just
can see the rain. Thor down on the sideline. Look at that camera angle over there, and rain is coming down.
100%. And I'm nice and toasty up here. 1st and 10 from the 35. They send a guy in motion. They fake it, give it off to Scott. Scott gets hit behind the line of scrimmage. They push him forward. He gets a yard out of that. The lineman came and pushed from behind. Good defensive stop there by Zannon and I think Big Jack Fitzgerald.
Yep. Montello saying Fitzgerald on that one.
It'll be 2nd and 8. 2 receivers to the right. 2 set off to the far side. Smith sets, Jermaine Scott behind him. They're looking to go deep here. No, coming across the middle to Dalton. Number 11, Dalton Clark with a nice, just basically a 10-yard down and in, and he was just wide open. I got to watch the receivers a little bit more. That's normally what Gibby would be doing. I feel like they're running really clean routes. It seems like everything's pretty crisp out of these receivers right now.
And like we mentioned, I think Ott's thrown to these guys all year long and has some good timing with them. If you look at their yards, right?
100%. 3 receivers to the left. They hand off to Scott. He gets taken down by Oliver Hedges, Zanon, and a few others. I could not see who's on the bottom there. Tanner Jess. About a 3-yard, short, long 2, short 3. So it'll be 2nd and a long 7.
Let's go D.
Spartans again inside Tiger territory very quickly after a long pitch and catch from Ott to Clark. Tight formation, 2 receivers stacked both sides right off the line of scrimmage. Ott looks across, barks out the signals to his team. Tigers adjusting. Scott set behind him. This will be a run play. Hand off right up the gut. He gets taken down, and no, he's running. He's going to get a first down. Tigers hit him early. He got a good push on the interior line, and the Tigers were not able to take him down.
He's a hard runner.
Yeah, it looked like Unger tackled high again, unfortunately. Was not able to get him down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 40 here for the Spartans. They're liking something coming off their center. I think their center is number 70, Mason Geiger, 6'4", 255-pound junior. They have a very young line. Sophomores and juniors. Now Ott spreads out. Scott takes it, runs it right off to the right side. Unger takes him down, 5-yard carry. Two or three flags come in.
Guessing that's on the Tigers, being that was a helmet that was flying.
Well, it sounded like a loud cheer from the stands. Was that all the Oshkosh fans? Huh. So not disagreeing that probably wasn't a face mask, but you get that one, but you can't see the one clear on Austin Whittick that made him turn around.
A touchdown saving face mask. Is that what we
Which
called
it didn't matter, right? The next carry, he ran it in, but how do you not see that? I still don't understand how and that's the one thing about officiating. I know it's really tough, right? It really is.
To see everything.
But on something like that, 5 guys looking at Austin Whittick and his head gets torn around, how do you not see it? I'd like to know the explanation. 3 receivers to the right, 1st and 10 from the 20 after the Patriot Heating Cooling face mask on the Tigers. Spartans got excellent field position again. Running off Scott to the left side, cuts it up, doesn't go down, and he gets taken down now from behind by Graham Kammer. We have an old line there limping for the Spartans. I think that was might be 54, Sergio Perez, 5'9", 313-pound junior. Jeepers. They got a young, big line. 2nd and short, 3 receivers to the right. Hand off to Scott. He's off to the races, cuts it up, and he's into the end zone for a 13-yard run. Scott into the end zone again. Tigers are going to have to figure out the defense here, Saran.
Yeah, we talked about it. Just needing to make a stop, and one thing that we said it at the end of the first half, how important it was for the Tigers to try and at least get that score in there, right? Get that first down, because we haven't been able to stop them, and they got the ball right out of the gate.
No, 5 possessions, 5 scores so far. So pending the PAT, looking to go up 2 touchdowns here. And, and they're up. So I think that's the key right there. Again, Scott runs really hard and low, and he's been able to run through contact.
He's a good runner, good running back, for the we came into this looking at stats, basically. And, when you do that.
123 yards, just under 800 yards. You are talking 7 yards a carry, a team that definitely passes more.
Yep. But talk about a two-pronged attack for them.
Yeah, 100%. Tigers got to just go back to what they do best, and that's give the ball to Austin Wittick, block, and tackle when it comes to defense.
Yeah, O-line, do your job. That's what they've been able to do to get Wittick those touchdowns. So give your defense a little break, go down, score, get that defense back out, and let's show that they can. We've been watching them all year. They can get a stop.
Yeah, it's been a tough tonight. And I think you got to give credit where credit's due, and that's the O-line of the Oshkosh North Spartans.
As you keep barking out their heights and weights and
they're
their
all
ages.
I'm literally seeing down the numbers, above 50. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Everybody else is sophomores and juniors. They're a young team. So this is a team that, depending on what happens tonight, you're going to look towards to see them next year as well. They're just a young team now. They do lose the quarterback in the running back, but wow. Good kick here by Krings. That'll get returned from about the 2-yard line by Lingness. He creases up 30, 35, 40, and he gets drugged down from behind across the 40 up to the 43-yard line. So good return by the junior, number 10, Keegan Langness. Tigers will get good field position here to start the second half. 1st and 10 from their 43-yard line. Tigers gotta get it going quickly and efficiently because we gotta get a couple stops here. We gotta score and stop.
Score and stop. I like your thinking.
Yeah, most people do. No. All right, 1st and 10 here. 2 receivers stacked to the right, just inside the numbers. 1 spread out wide to the left on the numbers. Wittick set behind Stelright. Handoff to Wittick, and he runs into the heart of the Oshkosh North defense and nowhere to go there for the Tiger junior running back.
Yeah, just simple carry there right in. Couldn't find a crease. They're doing a good job of
he's had
filling everything up.
He's had 2 runs that have come from the middle of that Tiger offensive line where he's got into the second level and has been able to kick it to the outside. Now, what he hasn't done yet today is run quickly to the outside.
He has not.
And I don't know, obviously we design a lot of the stuff to go inside then out, but we might have to start going out and cutting it up. 2 receivers to the left. Comro slides from right to left. 1 receiver to the right. Handoff. Nope, we're moving the pocket. And they throw it to Comro. And that's not sure. I'm guessing if it is caught, it was for no gain, basically. So it'll be 3rd and 10. Yep. You're kind of surprised. The other thing I haven't seen is that going back to the guy in motion, they're not honoring that too much.
Yeah, they didn't make much adjustments when we did that a couple times.
Coming out here, we got 3 receivers to the right. Wittick now goes in motion. And now they're bringing over, they're all, they're adjusting appropriately for Wittick. Inside screen to Gunter. He's going to get the first down. He's off to the races, 40, 50. Cuts it to the back. And he's down inside the 40, down to the 35, 36-yard line. I don't know if you guys saw that. When they motioned Wittick out, that
whole defense, they were like, who's got Wittick? Who's got one? Who's got one?
All they cared about was Wittick, and that looked like that pass play was going to maybe go through the hands of Gunter. He caught it, and he was off to the races.
I like that play a lot.
Yeah.
Really stack that one side up and bring him back.
1st and 10, 3 receivers to the right. Handoff to, nope, they keep it. They're going deep. They got a guy wide open. That's Gunter. He catches it into the end zone for a 37-yard Tiger touchdown. Colton Gunter, compliments of the pass from Nick Stelright. Folks, Gunter was wide open for a custom HVAC TD.
That was a beautiful fake. You couldn't textbook that anymore on a play action style pass, could you?
No, well, I mean, I think that is Gibby's not here. He's listening. But that is the effect of having a number 1 on your team, Austin Wittick. I mean, when they motioned him to play before, they were worried. And now you don't motion him, you fake the handoff.
On 1st down.
And Gunter just goes running straight up. PAT is kicked, and I think it's going to be an offsides. Yeah, they're going to call number 2 offsides.
Whoops. There we go.
Oh, we're going to go for the 2-point conversion here.
Well, this is interesting.
Well, we haven't been able to stop them. So after the offsides on number 2, Jackson Anderson, Tigers are looking to go up. Looking to go for a 2-point conversion attempt here. It'll be untimed down from about the yard. They hand off to Whittick. He's going to go throw it back to Starlight into the end zone.
Love it.
Love that. I believe your junior running back is now 2 for 2 with the 1 touchdown and a 2-point conversion,
right.
or 2 2-point conversions. I don't remember what that is. 2-point conversion is good, and the Tigers cut the 14-point lead down to 6.
Here we go. We'll go to the B&B Electric replay of the touchdown. I love it because we're on first down. We're coming off a big play.
And watch how they go towards Whittick.
Flat-footed. Flat. Did you see that number 2 there? He was flat-footed for a while. Like, Whittick's going to get it and run. And he didn't get it, and he didn't run.
That was perfect. Offensive play calling is dialed in right now. I mean, the only one really hasn't gone our way was that PAT. We're going to go down to the field to see what's going on with Brinkman.
Well, you guys, for Oshkosh North, if their team has to watch video on Monday, number 12 and number 11 are going to feel silly after that touchdown catch by Gunter because they were nowhere near him. Very interesting, when number 2 jumped off sides, immediately Reggie started yelling 2, 2, 2, so they sent the team back out there and got the 2-point conversion. But hey, you know what? We need a stop right here from the Richmond Tigers. And I'm going to tell you what, we have to do a better job of hitting somebody low and then plugging the hole and taking the back down.
All right, good insight here. Abbott on to kick here for the Tigers. And that's an onside kick.
I wasn't ready for that.
I was wondering that, but I'm going to tell you, that was a pretty gosh darn good kick.
A
better recovery. Because if that bounces off them, they were –
nothing.
Tigers had it. Tigers had the advantage.
It was my fault. I had it on the field cam thinking they were going to go along.
I was wondering if that, just the way I saw Abbott.
Kind of line up.
Well, let's be honest. At this point in the game, if you can't stop them 80 yards, what's the difference? You know what I mean? Well,
yeah, if we're going to get a stop, right, let's –
remember, we can score quick. We've proven it twice here already. All right, Ott comes out here. 3 receivers to the left. 1 just off the line to the right. Scott in the backfield. Handoff to Scott. Cuts it up. Gets taken down from big number 54, Fauxy, and Oliver Hedges. Short gain would be 2nd and 8. Running to the right side. Fawkes was right there. The big senior on the initial contact. Got good penetration from his D-line spot. They're up quick here. It'll be 3 receivers again to the left. Ott again has Scott set behind him. This will be a run again based off what we've been seeing. Scott breaks free, and Unger was there. He got through the initial. Give him credit there. He got through the initial contact, and then the defense of Jamison Unger and our host of the Tigers were there to stop him. But it'll be a big 3rd down here.
You think they go back to the run right here?
I don't know. I'm curious. What's interesting, though, Brinkman brought up that tell. And I've watched it numerous times. It is very obvious, but I don't know what you do if you're down there. That's tough. 3rd and 5 here. Trying to get the Tigers to jump. You got 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the near side here, just inside the numbers. Scott behind him. They motion out Scott, going across the middle, and he makes the catch. Wow, nice pass. And we're going to get a flag there.
No way. On Unger.
On what? You got the replay there?
Or if I can get it quick.
Because if they're calling it head-to-head, I want to know how you don't call that on the clear shoulder.
Here. I think we have it right here.
What is that? There's nothing there. There was nothing there. You want to do that again? I see Unger came up limping a little bit, but I see nothing. He didn't.
Here it is one more time.
He didn't even hit with his head.
He had his shoulder out there, looks like.
They call the 15-yard penalty unsportsmanlike conduct, right?
Defenseless player.
I don't understand the defensive player. He had the ball running, right? I'm not sure what that is. Reggie is not going to like that. I'm just curious. I don't understand how that's defensive when he was catching and running with the ball.
Defenseless.
Yeah, but I don't know. All right, 1st and 10 here. After the penalty, Ott goes in motion. Scott's in the backfield. They send another receiver. He fakes it. Scott right up the gut, and he gets taken down for a 4-yard gain. There'll be 2nd and 6. Well, the flags have not gone the Tiger way tonight, the Patriot Heating Cooling flags. That has been a big part of the game. There's been multiple penalties here on the Tigers, specifically on the defense. Face mask, now defenseless receiver. Just not going Tigers' way. Tigers got to get a stop. 2nd and 6, 3 receivers to the right. Tigers shift. Ott hands off to Scott, gets to the outside, gets around the corner, and gets taken down. He'll be short of the first down, so it'll be 3rd and about 3. Looks like he's about 2 yards short, so it'll be 3rd and short. Oshkosh is going quick. They've been lining up fairly quick most of the night. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left, 3rd and 2. They got to get to the 15. They go quick handoff, and the quarterback kept it, gets outside, good block, and he gets taken down inside the 10, and it'll be 1st and goal for the Spartans. They've done a really nice job play calling tonight and setting themselves up for opportunities that benefit them, right? Tigers sold out there. On the running back in the backfield, nothing we could do.
You know, and he doesn't pull it very often. What is that, the 2nd or third time maybe he's done it the whole game?
Scott behind Ott, 2 stacked to the left on the numbers, 2 to the right, hand off to Scott. He goes out to the left, cuts it up, gets taken down. Short gain. It'll be, they marked him down to begin on that play on the 10. He must have ran out of bounds, so it'll be 2nd and goal from now the 7-yard line. Thought he was inside the 10 the last time.
The ref, he must have stepped out of bounds because the ref was stepped back on that one 2 plays ago.
Trips to the right. That's got plenty of options here. He's had these options all night coming out of this formation. He drops back, flushed, pushed out of the pocket, throws across his body, and that's tipped, and there's no penalty. Oshkosh North was looking definitely for a penalty there, so that's a big play by New Richmond because that was a pass right around the goal line. Looked like it might have been caught. One thing Ott's done a really nice job of so far tonight, when he escapes the pocket, he continues to look downfield at his receivers.
Yes. He knows where he's at. He knows his awareness.
The biggest thing is we haven't gotten the normal pressure we get on our quarterbacks. You know what I'm seeing? I haven't seen Zanin back there much. Their O-line is doing a really nice job against our hybrid rushers. Stacked formation here for the Spartans. They're going to call a timeout. Again, all timeouts brought to you by Designer Logo, the official apparel sponsor of Justin Livestream. Check them out for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. They're on the north side of town, out by the airport. We'll be back after these commercials.
Mike. So what we got here is a 50,500 square foot pre-engineered steel Butler building. The nice thing about Butler is how custom we can get with the buildings.
The owner comes to us and just tells us what they want. Butler puts everything into motion of what
Team up with a trusted and knowledgeable neighborhood partner to make your real estate dreams come true. Mara Bowman with Coldwell Banker Realty knows the latest listings, the ins and outs around town, and the right pricing for your needs. From search to sale, she'll provide expert advice and unwavering support to help make your experience stress-free. Licensed in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Florida, she specializes in first-time homebuyers, relocation, investment, and lake properties. Mara Bowman with Coldwell Banker Realty, 715-222-0978.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbl'r. An antioxidant sparkling water with a boost of natural caffeine and 0 grams of sugar. It's time to treat yourself. You deserve it. Check out Drink Bubbl'r on Instagram.
Shop the neighbor that knows you best. Johnson Motors. Get hometown savings on hundreds of certified pre-owned vehicles. Plus, we have new vehicles arriving daily.
All right, we're back here. 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line after the Spartan timeout. Big opportunity here for the Tiger defense. 2 downs here to stop them. 2 receivers stacked off to the right. 2 close on the far side. Ott fakes it, rolls out to his right. Pressure's coming, throwing, wide open receiver, Anderson. Jackson Schroeder, I think, slipped, and nobody was there, and Tigers have no answer for number 2, Jackson Anderson.
Yeah, wide open there.
I saw Schroeder on the ground, so I did
he
not
slip?
I didn't. I'm assuming I was watching Ott after he got flushed. He had a couple defenders coming, but I'm not sure what happened in that backfield in the end zone. Pen in the PAT. Kick is up and good, and it's 29-41 here.
Go to the replay
42.
here, the B&B Electric replay.
Yeah, watch Schroeder, Jackson Schrader, come in there. Oh, he slipped right on the move. And that's what I said earlier. These receivers are probably the best receivers we have seen in the last couple of years. I know we've had Eli Johnson, Tyler Lassard of tight ends. I haven't seen receivers run routes like this. And unfortunately, Gibby's not here. I'd like to see what he would be saying. No, I'm just kidding on that one, I think. But they're running pretty good routes.
You know, again, and I like it being a broken record, but it's not just the routes. They're running good routes, and the ball's getting delivered right where it needs to get delivered. Now, that was a pretty wide open one, but one of the other touchdowns are long passes, back shoulder, turns that way. Like that's a designed play. They know what they want to do.
Yeah. Hey, we ask it every week. Where in the world is the mayor? Well, finally, he's back in town, running the town from his house in Richmond with Matt Casey. He's handing out candy and cheering on the Tigers. So if you see the mayor of New Richmond tonight, tomorrow, or even Sunday, ask him for candy because he's got plenty of it. And if he doesn't, he can get it from his son-in-law. They'll always have candy for you guys. So, again, the mayor's finally back in town running New Richmond.
Nice of him to run the town from New Richmond.
Yeah. But I don't blame him being down in Florida either.
No.
That's where Gibby is.
Gibby's second home.
All right, Craig's here with a little squibber. That's going to be returned from the third by Gunter. He gets it up the middle, makes the guy miss across the 35 up to about the 40. So I think if you're Oshkosh, you're probably like, hey, that's not bad, but you're lucky he didn't pick it up clean. That might have been gone.
Yeah. Yeah, he just bobbled it there a little bit in the wet conditions we have tonight.
All right, Tigers, plenty of time left in this game with a whole quarter yet, but the Tigers offense got to score quickly, and we got to figure out how to get a defensive stop. I liked the onside kick. I liked it, actually, and it almost worked, right? It was third and goal. Tigers got 1st and 10 from the 42 receivers stacked to the right. Whittick set behind him. Comro goes from left to right, settles to the right of the center. Handoff to Whittick. He goes up the middle and goes nowhere. So we've been running the middle quite often, and I would like to see us bounce something to the outside. I feel like Whittick has the opportunity or the option to do it. He just hasn't, and it's kind of like this side I saw, but I felt like the right side, there was more room for him to bounce that to the outside quickly.
Seems like we're going up the middle a lot on first downs, too.
Yeah, but it's where we've gotten, early on we got runs there. But, again, they do have right now 8 in the box. Quick throw to Quaddy. He makes one miss. And that's a short gain. He did make one miss. I like that quick pitch and catch. Quaddy hung on to that for about a 2-yard gain, maybe 3. It'll be 3rd and 6 here from the 44-yard line. I'd like to see Wittick get to the outside with a couple blockers.
And the receivers on this team know how to block.
Yes. Yeah, we've talked about it. I'd almost like to say that's a specialty of them. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Send Wittick out. Quick pitch and catch outside the arms of Comroe, and I would bet we go for it. We can't kick this right now because we can't stop them. I know people might think I'm crazy, but I don't know.
No, you make a valid point. Like, sometimes your best defense is having your offense on the field.
Because at the end of the day, at some point, we have to stop them.
And we have to score.
Yep. So it'll be 4th and 6 here for the Tigers offense. The thing with our passing game tonight, we've had a lot of receivers open. And if we can play off the fake of Wittick, and I'd still like to see come back to that reverse with either Gunter or Quaddy. Tigers come out, trips to the right, 1 receiver on the hash. They send Wittick in motion. Pressure's coming. They throw it deep to Wittick. He's got it. That is the best ball, second best ball I've seen of the year by Stelrite.
Yeah,
he
his
dropped
first
that
last
in.
week.
Well, I was thinking of the one to the high ball down in Eau Claire to Yeski. That was a beautiful pass.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm going to tell you something.
Last week to Comroe in the corner down here.
Wittick is having a night. I know they're slowing him down off, in the backfield, but we haven't ran to the back out of the, to the wide side of the field yet. Man, Wittick. Oh, Stelrite kept it. He cuts it up. He's going to gain some there, but we didn't have. They're just getting good penetration.
Yeah, that one was. They just got through the line right there.
Yeah, and I'm not sure really what they're doing. Considering we had good push in the first quarter, but since then we haven't been able to do anything. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right after the short gain by Stelrite. Sorry, 1 to the right. Comroe goes from right to left, set on the outside of the left tackle. Handoff to Wittick, makes 1 miss, plows ahead, and he gets taken down. No, he keeps his feet churning, but he's going to have a short gain there. It'll be 3rd and short to start the fourth quarter at the. And the Tigers will be heading into the south end zone. Tigers trailing 29-42. We'll be back after these commercials for the 4th quarter.
So stop in and reserve yours today. Johnson Motors, family of dealerships. Online at johnsonmotors.com.
When you're buying insurance, finding protection closer to home is always better. After all, who is likely to care more about you? Someone at the end of a 1-800 number or your local professional insurance agent? If you need a quote or just have a question, please just drop in and see us or give us a call. SF Insurance Group is your local community insurance agency. Visit our many locations at St. Croix Falls, Osceola, Somerset, New Richmond, Chisago City, and Hudson. Visit us online at sfinsurancegroup.com.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant dealer, you're getting someone who pays attention to the little things that make a big difference.
Bryant, whatever it takes. Call Countryside Plumbing and Heating or visit countrysideph.com.
Start the 4th quarter. Tigers got to get it into the end zone.
All right, boys. 3rd and 4 from the 11-yard line for Richmond right here.
You're calling it. You're calling it from down in the field.
Right here, boys. Okay. Stelreich back in the pistol. He has Austin Whittick off to his right. He signals for the ball. Oh, he sends 14 in motion. Gives the ball. First down. That is a first down.
All right. What we learned there is Brinkman is a great sideline reporter. But
it's hard. It's hard when you're on the sideline to see all the numbers. We understand. And he's cold and wet.
Yeah, we do understand, buddy.
I'm sorry, you guys. My mic cut out halfway through it there. It's just...
No, you didn't. I thought it was good.
Oh, we heard you.
Yeah, we heard you.
Okay, 1st and goal for the Tigers. Let's go. We need 6.
All right, Stelreich's got a tight formation. He's got Whittick, the junior running back behind him. 1st and goal from the 5. Hand off to Whittick off the right side. Gets caught, makes one guy miss, and into the end zone. I am telling you, he had a defender, and you got the replay to go to the B&B, but that's another custom HVAC solution TD by Austin Whittick.
Woo! That was a nice run by Austin Whittick. Man alive. You said it, we'll watch it in the replay, but he just smooth as silk out there.
Smooth as silk, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you what I saw is he had a guy in the backfield. He cut and ran through it. I mean, seriously, like,
I know.
That is, I mean, he is just, and it's what you want to see, your best player getting better as the season goes on. But, I mean, this is just astronomical. I mean, we knew how good he was. We had Joe Hepner last year, but look at this B&B electric custom HVAC TD here. The B&B electric replay. Check them out for all your electrical needs. This one is hot, baby. Watch Whittick on the right side here.
You get a guy that's like looking right at him.
Right there. Whoop. And he just ran through the arm tackle, sort of.
Yeah, well, he had 2 hands there, and he kind of made a cut, and he kind of made a move, but at the same time, he just couldn't hold on to him.
So really you go back, and, you know, we talked about it, right, at the Newts and Oz Pub halftime show. The difference in this game, Moose, is literally the end of the first half. That 4th down right now is the difference. We're tied. We're tied. Just assume we make the PAT.
Well, after this defensive stop, so the Tigers got to do it. 4th quarter, time to put your nose to the ground, and then maybe we will be.
Folks, that is the Scrib and Gib podcast pep talk brought to you by Moose. Hey, check out the podcast again. We'll be recapping this game and other Tiger sports next week. Abbott set to kick here for the Tigers. Tigers defense has to get a stop. Oshkosh North Spartans have scored on every possession of this game so far. Abbott with a good kick. That's going to be returned from about the 13-yard line. Tigers big hit. Take him down across the 25, right about the 27-yard line. If anybody's got any scores, check us out. And send them to us. I'd love to know. Hey, we got to give a big shout out to Brandy Hart. She has been watching the Tigers and cheering on from home, yelling at the TV, pumped up, wanting to see a touchdown or by the Tigers and a big defensive stop. So a shout out to a big fan, Brandy Hart, watching from home, and her husband, Nate. Good guy. All right, 1st and 10 here for the Spartans from the 27-yard line. 2 receivers to the right. Hand off to Scott. He gets stoned in the backfield by the Tiger defense. Noah Zanin and a host of the Tigers were there. Big stop there by the Tigers. Tigers got to get another stop here. 2nd and 13 from the 24-yard line after the big stop. Oshkosh North going with a tighter formation, 2 standing up, stacked just inside the numbers on both sides here. Ott takes it, drops back, looking deep, got a guy. Caught. He came back. Parker Rohde came off from his receiver and just was a little late getting it to break that up. That was a nice pitch and catch, back shoulder throw to Dalton Clark. Ott is one heck of a quarterback.
You know, even on the bad throws, he's got he's a good quarterback. He's got good receivers.
Yeah. I mean, Parker Rohde sort of read it, but just read it a half a second too late. He saw it coming to Clark, but just couldn't get there in time. Ott hands it off. Unger slips. No, Zanin slips, but the Tigers, big stop. They'll give him, obviously, forward progress, but that's still a 2-yard loss. Tiger defense starting to fly around. They just got to get a defensive stop on a pass play. Man, I tell you, I saw Zanin coming from his right flex. He slipped.
Yeah, I did.
That kid I'd never seen a kid try to get up so quick. It's fourth quarter football, boys and ladies and gentlemen and girls. 2nd and 12 here from the 43-yard line. Ott's got 2 receivers split out, way to the left, 2 to the near side, just right under the numbers. Ott takes it, drops back. Pressure's coming, and if we get him, that's a huge loss. That is a pass behind the line of scrimmage, and the Tigers read that, and that was a huge loss. That's about
flying around, put Ott under pressure. He had to make a quick decision, and he took his safety outlet there, and
that was an 8-yard loss. So that's gonna be 3rd and long. Tigers got to get a stop here, Moosey. Come on, Tiger. Third and 20. They got to get all the way up to the Tiger 45. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Ott takes it, drops back, bobble the snap, steps up in the pocket, throws across the middle. Anderson got it. That was close to being across the line of scrimmage, but he threw it right at the 35-yard line. Wow. Give him credit.
I think they put him right at the first down line.
Yeah, and he threw that just as he was nearing that line of scrimmage. Man, I've never seen this is the best we've seen. That was our opportunity. And that was a 20-yard pitch and catch to Anderson, the guy who's been open all night. Handoff to Scott up the middle, met by Unger. And he gains a little yard. Jamison Unger, along with a few other Tigers there. Good tackle by the senior linebacker. Just not sure where the breakdown was there, but the second time off a Ott stepping up in the pocket that he's been able to find his
like you said, he keeps his awareness
receiver,
the whole time.
The biggest issue I've noticed, we have nobody in the middle of the field on our defense on the pressure. You know what I mean? So he's been able to step up in the pocket, and he's had time. Ott goes in motion. Scott has it in the backfield, takes it, runs up, gets hit, nowhere. Short gain, if anything, so it'll be 3rd and about 7 there. Clearly they're going to do something out of that at some point in time, I would think, Justin.
You think so?
Well,
I hope we're ready for it.
3rd and 7 here for the Spartans. Under 7:30 left to go. So Tigers, time is becoming a thing here for the Tigers now. 2 receivers left, 2 right. They fake it, pitch it across the middle. Good pitch and catch. Schrader on the tackle, but that was the Dalton Clark. Just a bullet.
Schrader was on him.
Yeah, that was
the next thing he could do, it could have been with him maybe a half a step more, but Schrader was dragging on him as he caught it.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that is just a perfect route, and just our defenders are just a half a second short. Late, sorry on everything right now. And this is a good passing team. And we talked about, I think the difference here than some of the teams we see is the receivers, the routes by the receivers, and then the height of the quarterback. Handoff to Scott. He goes nowhere. Met in the backfield. Tigers were right there. Fauxy, and I think that is Noah Zanin.
Quick update from River Falls. 41-16.
River Falls?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was what we're going to see. I talked to a few River Falls folks, and they were under the impression Central was not the best team. So they were expecting something like that. 2nd and 12 here. Ott drops back, going deep. He has a receiver, And that should be out of bounds. And that's, yep, no good. Hey, give him credit. I'm going to tell you, folks, the receiver, to my knowledge, caught that, I think. No, he didn't. He did drop it, but that was a pretty well-thrown ball, just a little bit.
Little
out.
About a yard out, maybe, but
wow. They're not afraid to stretch the field on this Tiger defense. It'll be very, very interesting if we can get a stop here. You know, if they go nowhere, what do? You're out of field goal range. Now, if they get 5 to 7 yards, do you go for the field goal to put them up 2 possessions? Kind of curious here. 2 receivers stacked to the right. Scott behind Ott. He drops back. Pressure coming. Jess is coming, and he slides. And that's going to be right about the 25-yard line, so it'll be 4th and 5. They're sending the field goal unit on. And I think this is the right play here. Now, for the Tigers, you got to be smart. This will be a 42-yard field goal. Criggs, we've seen the leg out of Criggs. I don't think this is a tough field goal for him. Now it's just a snap in the hold, and the Tigers don't go offsides because that offside is a first down. Yeah, I figured we're going to get a – this does not surprise me either. He's going to rethink this, I think, and send his offense out there.
Did they take the timeout?
Yep, that was a designer logo timeout brought to you by the Oshkosh North Spartans. Again, all timeouts sponsored by Designer Logo, the official apparel sponsor of Justin Livestream. Check them out for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. We'll be back after these commercials.
When you're buying insurance, finding protection closer to home is always better. After all, who is likely to care more about you? Someone at the end of a 1-800 number or your local professional insurance agent? If you need a quote or just have a question, please just drop in and see us or give us a call. SF Insurance Group is your local community insurance agency. Visit our many locations at St. Croix Falls, Osceola, Somerset, New Richmond, Chisago City, and Hudson.
All right, we're back, and they are going for the 42-yard field goal here. I think the Tigers got to be very smart and don't jump off sides. I hear Reggie yelling. You want to be smart here. You want to go for the block, but the last thing you want to do is jump off sides and give them first down. So this will be a 42-yard field goal attempt. Good snap. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Oh, no
good. Wide right.
No good.
The Tigers get their first stop with 5:20 left.
Wow. It's hard to tell up here if the kick is good or not, so sorry, folks. But that's a big opportunity with 5 minutes left to go. Tigers could run this baby out. We're going to go down to Brinkman on the sidelines.
Well, guys, we talked about it, and Richmond needed a stop. I guess I don't care how they get it. We'll take that. I will say this, that 42-yard field goal is good from 41, just not from 42, just went underneath the bottom of the bar. And now, New Richmond takes over, 1st and 10. They're down by 6 points here with 5:20 left in the game. Does New Richmond have a date with destiny next week, or does their season come to an end? We'll know in the next 5 minutes and 20 seconds of this game.
Hand off to Whittick. He picks his way, and he moves ahead. He's up, and we're going to get a flag there. Not sure where. I mean, that came from the middle, which you think is holding. I'm guessing. Face mask on the Spartans, so after a short gain there, it'll be 1st and 10 near Richmond, so that's a big one there. So it'll be 1st and 10 near Richmond from the 38-yard line. So Tigers here with 5:13 left to go. Tigers have an opportunity. Stelright's got 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Hand off to Whittick, cuts it up, makes 1 miss, makes 2 miss, gets across the 40 and up to about the 42, 43-yard line. So Tigers will have a 2nd and long here. Clock ticking. Tigers are fine with this, right? The Tigers want to score with no time on the clock.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
After the 4-yard carry, it'll be 2nd and 6 from the 42-yard line. Stelright's got 2 receivers left, 2 right. Fake, pitch it out to DeGear. He makes 1 guy miss. He gets the first down, and he's up the sideline inside Spartan territory, down to the 43-yard line. DeGear is having a great night, and what a good throw there by Stelright. It'll be 1st and 10 near Richmond from the 42-yard line. Another Scrib and Gib podcast. Tigers on the move. What a game here. We talked about it. We knew it was going to be a good one. You couldn't ask for anything better than this. Oh. Stelright's got 2 receivers left, 1 right. Whittick slid to the right of Stelright. Fake, pitch it out to, I don't know if that's that tipped. They're going to get a flag. and that, you have number 4 coming over, talking to number 12, Max Rohr. Going like what are you doing? And
the whistle was blowing.
Yeah, and then the thing about it is the ball bounced in front of him. He'd already kind of shoved him, which is fine, right?
Yeah,
and
that's
then he
normal.
shoved him again.
He kind of stayed on him there a little bit. So DePere 3, Hudson Raiders 14. With in the 3rd? Must be halftime.
All right, I was forgetting who they were playing, and I'm like, that's DePere. I saw the 31st. I was thinking that was a different game. So Hudson is winning.
That's 2 big penalties there.
But now with that, it does help us. It also hurts.
Left.
There's too much time left. I think you're going to see a lot of Whittick here running. 1st and 10, 2 receivers left. Hand off to Whittick. He stops in the backfield, picks his way, and he gets down to about the 25. So it'll be about a 3-yard gain. So it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Tigers from the 25-yard line. It's such a balancing act. You have to get into the end zone, Moose, right? To at least tie it, right? Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
But you also want to waste as much time as possible. It's such a balancing act, and now you're at the 25, which is good, but it's interesting. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Starlight's got Whittick behind him, and they're selling out on the run. Hand off to Whittick. He cuts it up. He just hasn't bounced it outside, and I'm just sort of surprised on that. I felt like he had more opportunity to bounce that a little wider. What did you think?
It's easier said than done, right? He's looking. There might be a guy out there that he sees. You know, you're right. There's a lot of green turf going to his left side, but he's seeing something.
Big 3rd down here. Obviously, it's 4-down territory for the Tigers. We're running a few guys on. Yeski and DeGear come back on. They run out Carter Clay. So it'll be 3rd and 3 from the 23-yard line. Camera goes left to right, and we're going to get a timeout.
Yeah, Reggie wants a timeout.
And I like this. What you're seeing is Oshkosh North loading the box up. So how do the Tigers come out of the timeout, and what do they do on a big 3rd down? Again, this is Designer Logo timeout. Again, all timeouts brought to you by Designer Logo, the official apparel sponsor of Justin Livestream. Check them out for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. We're going to go right down on the field to see the insights of Andy Brinkman.
Well, you guys, Reggie Larson calls timeout on this very important 3rd down now with 2:42 left in the game. Interesting you talked about you'd like to see Whittick bounce it outside. That's something he hasn't done at all really tonight. He's been really running between the tackles a lot tonight, and he's had very good success, don't get me wrong. But we haven't seen him do that long sweep around the outside where they do a student body left, student body right that he's been famous for all season.
Yeah, and a couple of his long runs has come from the inside, bouncing it to the outside. So just kind of interesting, but a huge 3rd down. Now, let's be honest. We got 2 downs to go 3 yards.
Yeah.
Come out. We got 2 receivers stacked on the hash, 1 receiver to the left. Whittick is sitting at the 30-yard line. Tigers got to get down inside the 20 to the 18. Handoff to, nope, they fake it. Pitch it over to, oh, good.
Wow.
Wow, that was good defense. Ball was thrown to Quaddy, reached over the top. Perfect defense there by North.
That's the defense that you need on the pass plays. I mean, they, like you said, that was just perfect timing on their part, knocking the ball down, not going for an interception or anything, just knocking it down. Get them to 4th down.
Well, this is the game. Huge 4th down. We do have 2 timeouts, but this is all an all-purpose the game here, Tiger fans. The Tigers got to go 3.5 yards here. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Starright drops back. Whittick across the middle.
Oh, he got hit way before.
Yeah, no penalty there.
Hard to catch a pass.
Yeah, we got the replay here. You're going to see Whittick coming out of the backfield right at the 20-yard line. Oh, yeah.
It's easier to see on the camera, and I saw it there, and I was like, whoa, he got hit way before. But you know what? It's hard to call that in high school.
Yeah, it's one you don't see called very often, actually, in high school. And one that's just, I mean, the officials they do a great job, but it's just they don't see a lot of passing. Ott's got an empty backfield. Now they're sending Scott back in motion. They fake it to him, and they get out to the outside. He goes out of bounds. Oh, they're going to run the clock here. Reggie will stop the clock. Great play there by Oshkosh North. Coming out on an empty set, running your top running back motion to the other side of the field and running Ott this way. That was a great play.
It was a really good play. I like it.
All right, we're going down to the field to Brinkman. What do you got down there, Brinkman?
Hey, guys, a question I'd have for you on that play. Was Whittick past the 1st down marker if he would have caught it?
Yeah, he was right at the 20.
See, that's what I thought. So he would have came up like, what, 2 yards short of the 1st down. I thought, interesting play there. But, well, we know what the Tigers got to do. So they have 1 timeout left. They'll be able to stop it one more time. Possibly Richmond can get the ball back here with around a minute left. We're going to see what they can do. But they do have to do something they haven't done all night, and that's make Oshkosh North punt.
Yeah, I totally agree. Or get a turnover, but that's going to be very hard. It's going to be 2nd and 4. Oshkosh North has to go 4 yards to end the game. Simple as that. And we haven't been able to stop them too many times. Now, they've done a few different plays where we were able to get pressure and get them for a loss, but it's going to be pretty tough here to get a stop. So it'll be 2nd and 4 for the Spartans. And they come in a heavy package here. They got a big guy in the backfield here. Holy moly.
A fullback.
Yeah, they got a tight formation. Handoff to Scott, and he gets the 1st down, and that's game, folks. The Oshkosh Spartans, well, we'll get another timeout because they will have to snap it. Again, that's a Designer Logo timeout. Again, we'll step away. Again, all timeouts brought to you by Designer Logo, the official apparel sponsor of Justin Livestream. We'll be back after these commercials.
Visit us online at sfinsurancegroup.com.
So what we got here is a 50,500 square foot pre-engineered steel Butler building. The nice thing about Butler is how custom we can get with the buildings.
The owner comes to us and just tells us what they want. Butler puts everything into motion of what they have to build to make this building work. They tell us a ship date, we're ready by that time, everything just works smoothly.
I would say in terms of this project here, we're both on time and on budget to this point, and the aesthetics of this building is exactly what I want and probably even more.
Shop the neighbor that knows you best. Johnson Ford of New Richmond. Save on hundreds of certified pre-owned Fords. Plus, new Ford vehicles arriving daily, so reserve yours today. Johnson Ford of New Richmond. Online at johnsonfordofnewrichmond.net.
All right, we're back here. 2:18 left to go. Tigers finding themselves in a tough position here. You'll see a simple handoff. Most likely they'll go down pretty quick, and after that it's going to be 3 more times. As long as they don't mishandle the snap, they'll be okay here. He goes nowhere. So it'll be 2nd down and 10, but plenty of time left. So doing the math here, I believe they should be able to run this out, right?
How many seconds is it?
I think is it 40? Maybe
I
they'll
can't remember if
be
it's 35 or 40. But they're going to use all of it.
Yeah, but I would not be surprised to see them throw a pass play. They have lived on that pass play all day. They're not afraid.
No, they'll run it every time.
Handoff, Scott, nowhere, down. So if it is 40, Tigers will get the ball with a little bit of time, but not much. It'll be like 4 or 5 seconds. So it's 3rd and long. They'll snap this right around. This will tell us. They're going to snap this right around, I believe, right around 43, 44. So really, if they don't get him down right away, it'll be the game. And I think Ott could technically take this and run backwards a little bit. Yeah, they're going to get a timeout here. Smart move.
Yep, kind of expected.
So they'll snap the ball. And you can literally run backwards 5 seconds and game's over.
Yeah, he just has to run around.
So for the Tigers, they're just unfortunately going to run out of just not have enough time. And you go back, and I called it at the end of the first half. That is the difference. That is the difference.
Yeah, you did. You said that. Our 4th down, our 2 4th downs,
So that'll be, So 2 opportunities we had, and we couldn't capitalize on 4th downs. And most likely, depending on what happens here, that is the difference in the game. And this was a hard battle. We got to give credit where credit's due. And Oshkosh North is a very tough team. We were not able to stop them. So they only stopped us a few times. We got to admit that. And we stopped ourselves a few times, but they're a good team.
So they put 47 seconds on the clock.
All right, Tigers need a miracle here, to be honest. 3rd and 10. He hands it off, goes down. Yep. And they will have to snap it technically, I think. So it looks like there'll be 1 second left when they snap it, so I'd just assume they'd take it and run backwards maybe.
Yeah.
So Tigers fall in level 2. Great game here in New Richmond, between the Oshkosh North Spartans and then Richmond Tigers. A great season. Tigers will end up 8-3 on the season. And it looks, there is a flag. That's it. There'll be 1 second on it.
You can't end on a flag, or isn't it? Yep.
Yeah. So as long as they just snap it, it'll be fine. 1 second. So I'm not sure what's going on now.
They never knew the ball back. There was a penalty.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would say this officiating crew hasn't had the best night. There was some.
There was some here or there.
Yeah, but overall, another good officiated game. Again, they'll just have to take it and waste a second. So as long as they snap it, walk back a little bit. And that'll be it. Your New Richmond Tigers fall to the Oshkosh Spartans 36-42. Tigers end the season 8-3, and the Oshkosh North Spartans will move to 10-1 with a level 3 round next weekend, next Friday night somewhere. We'll keep it right here for the Derek Company post-game show here in the Angela Olsen Law Office booth. And we'll cut right to the, you wanna cut for commercials, come back, Moose?
Yeah, why don't we?
We'll be back after these commercials for the Derek Company post-game show.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant dealer, you're getting someone who pays attention to the little things that make a big difference.
Bryant, whatever it takes. Call Countryside Plumbing and Heating or visit countrysideph.com.
New Richmond Medical Center, located at 525 North Knowles Avenue, is home to Hudson Physicians. They offer same-day appointments, walk-in urgent care, on-site lab, and x-ray. They all make your visit quick and efficient. Some special services include physical therapy, occupational therapy, diabetes education, podiatry, spine, rheumatology, and orthotics. Visit them today at 525 North Knowles Avenue. Again, that's the home to Hudson Physicians. St. Croix County Abstract and Title provides prompt and reliable title, closing, and construction disbursement services. Their flexibility and dedication to their customers is a step above the rest. Serving western Wisconsin and eastern Minnesota with 5 locations: New Richmond, Ellsworth, Cumberland, Menominee, and in Minnesota, Oakdale. Give them a call today, 715-246-0113, or check them out at www.titlesolutionsinc.com. St. Croix County Abstract and Title. We do good deeds.
FNC Bank is your community partner for over 100 years, offering a full line of banking solutions for individuals and businesses. At FNC Bank, you'll experience a team that gets to know you and understand your unique financial needs. We are bankers you know, bankers you trust.
Derek Building Solutions is your Butler builder in New Richmond, serving western Wisconsin and eastern Minnesota. Butler's pre-engineered building system is easily customized for retail, warehousing, manufacturing, office, and more. Maybe you simply need an addition or roof replacement. Learn more about the industry-leading options available to you when you work with the experienced and trusted team of Derek Building Solutions and Butler Manufacturing. Visit our website to see our project portfolio and schedule your no-cost consultation.
Shop the neighbor that knows you best. Johnson Ford of New Richmond. Save on hundreds of certified pre-owned Fords. Plus, new Ford vehicles arriving daily, so reserve yours today. Johnson.
All right, we're back on for the Derek Company post-game show. I'm joined up in the Angela Olsen Law Office booth, the one and only Andy Brinkman. Andy, Tigers end the 2025-2026 season, 8-3 record, fall to the Oshkosh North Spartans 36-42. Good game. Tigers fall just 1 touchdown short.
Well, I think you just nailed it right on the head. It was a great game. I mean, there's no other way to say it other than it was a great game. Yep, Tigers lost by 6 points here at home. By a score of 46-32 tonight. Their season comes to an end. A season that saw them go 8-3, 2 losses in conference, and in the what I think is the best conference in high school football. I think there's a lot of positives to take away from it. Unfortunately, tonight they just ran into a really good team, and a team that's now 10-1 after beating New Richmond.
Yeah, I want to say that too. That is a very, very good team, and you know, defensively. They did okay. I mean, they stopped us twice. That was the difference of the game. Offensively, we just couldn't stop them. They're a very, very good team. Through the air, we haven't seen a quarterback throw like that. I personally haven't seen a quarterback that good in person, I don't think ever.
Well, yeah, I would have to say with that, number 17, Ott, is now I have to go home and look and see where he's being recruited because that kid's got to get money to play somewhere, I would imagine. He is something else to watch. Another thing I found really interesting tonight that was uncharacteristic of New Richmond, of Reggie Larson defenses, how many times they had third and
long
greater than 6 yards or 6 yards or greater, and they ended up getting first downs on a lot of those plays tonight. Very uncharacteristic of a New Richmond defense.
Yeah, you talk quarterback play, 14 out of 21 for 287 yards.
Yeah, that's a good day. I don't care what level you're playing
That
at.
is for Nick Stelright.
Is it really?
That was Nick Stelright. Yeah, wow. I saw that, and I wanted to bring that up. And the reason why I brought it up that way is because we forget that Nick Stelright had a great game tonight.
Yes,
14 of 21 for 287 yards.
Yeah.
And, oh, by the way, Austin Whittick, 27 for 181 yards and 4 touchdowns. What have you expected us to fall?
No, not at all. So are you saying that Stelright had 14 completions for 280 yards? So 20 yards. So 20 yards of completion on average.
That's what it says.
Boy, yeah, that's.
But you had the big play to Colton Gunter, the screenplay was 20-plus yards. You had the 60-some yarder, unless these stats are wrong, but that's what it says.
Quaddy.
Yeah. Now, on the other side, Ott was 12 of 17 for 289 yards. So very similar yards, less passes, actually, which surprises me. I don't know. That just seemed odd to me. But, your receivers, Colton Gunter, 4 for 81, Quaddy, 2 for 69, Whittick, 1 for 39, DeGear, 3 for 36. So there was big chunks. You forgot about Whittick's. I did too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, very true.
Whittick was over 200 yards, all-purpose yards. What a great night. But, yeah, you got to give credit where it's due, and that was a big that's a good team. Their old line was not overly impressive, but good enough. They held up. They figured out our defense. Like you said, we couldn't get to them.
No, we had, again, we had very little pressure on the quarterback tonight. And Oshkosh North is a darn good team. I don't know how else to say it. I don't think you can be disappointed in the Tigers' effort tonight. I think that the stats are showing that Richmond just played a heck of a team tonight, and a team that it'll be interesting to see how they do next week.
Yeah, a team that'll face the winner of River Falls and Central, which River Falls was up. Now, that'll be interesting because I think River Falls is going to run into a buzzsaw here. I just don't know if they can stop that passing attack.
You know what? It wouldn't be the first time we see a team come back-to-back weeks to this side of the state and put losses on us. So it wouldn't be. But you know what? Hats off to the Richmond football team on a great season once again this year. A lot of positives that we can take away from it tonight. It all starts with head coach Reggie Larson. You know that tomorrow morning they'll start working on tomorrow's team. As they say, this year's team died tonight, and tomorrow a new team is born. So that's what it'll be. But I just want to say thanks to the kids for letting me watch them every week this season.
Yeah, and you got to call some of the seniors. There's a ton of them, and I'm not gonna go down everyone, but you got to start with the backfield. Senior quarterback, he's been a 2.5-year starter basically. Nick Starright, that's gonna be a big loss. I mean, there's guys coming up, right? We know that there's some young guys coming up, but Starright's had a great career. He led, he was a quarterback on the 11-1 team last year. He helped engineer the part of that Reese Hitty, Nick Starright 10-2 team. And, you think about that guy is responsible for 29 wins as a basically starting quarterback, right, along with Reese Hitty. So great career there. You got Carter Comroe. You got Josh DeGear had a great night, Brayton Yeski. But let's not forget about the line, right? You had the O-line, two stalwarts there, Mac Reardon and Matthew Fowkes, right? That's two big guys that have been blocking for the last 3 years. They're going to be tough to replace along with Wyatt Waldorf. But we see it every year. We reload.
Yes.
We do not rebuild. We reload. We talk about it. I'm excited to see, and I don't know if you know this. I believe number 1 is coming back next year. So everybody in the Big Rivers has to see him again. A guy who rushed for over 1,800 yards or right about that this year. I don't know this for sure, so hopefully I'm not wrong, but I believe he passed our partner here, Travis Gibson, for the single-season record. And this is a guy who missed 1.5 games. And oh, by the way, he didn't play the fourth quarter. Actually, hardly played the second half last week. So a guy that a lot of talent coming back next year offensively. Defensively, we're going to miss the Dane Leases, Parker Rohde, Evan Fagnan. Fagnan's Jamison Unger, the unguided missile. But we got guys returning, right? You got Jack Fitzgerald. You got Luke the Duke Quaddy on offense. It's just a hybrid. There's a lot of positives. This is going to be fun. Like you said, Reggie will be dialing it up tomorrow for next year already.
Well, and like you said, we're not a rebuild team. We're a reload team here now because of Reggie's guidance. And in Reggie we trust. And, boy, what do you got? 8 months until they put on the pads for the first time? 9 months?
Yeah. It's always a bummer. I love announcing football. We love doing what we do, right? And Moose was jumping in the night with Gibby down in Florida. You on the sidelines. It was a beautiful night. So that's it for the Tigers. What do you got, bud?
Hey, I do got to say one thing. Tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock in this very stadium, the Richmond boys soccer team will be hosting DeForest with a trip to state on the line. So it's going to be a sectional final Saturday here at Richmond Athletic Field. Yes, Justin Livestream will have that game. You'll be able to watch it on the live stream. Also, you know what? I'd just like to see a lot of fans come out and cheer on the Tigers tomorrow. Playing a very good DeForest team. And
But I'll tell you what, the way the Tigers are playing defense right now in soccer, they are something to watch. So could be a great game tomorrow. Again, here at Tiger Stadium, 4 p.m. is when it all starts.
Yeah, again, check out Justin Livestream for all Tiger sports. This production of the Justin Livestream was produced by the one and only Justin Strand, a.k.a. the Moose. Tigers fall 36-42 to end their 2025 football season. I'm Scribb, and we got Brinkman here up in the booth. We had Moose tonight, so guys, it's been a heck of a season. And we got soccer tomorrow, and then we're moving on to basketball.
There you go. And wrestling and hockey.
Yep. All right. Everyone drive home safely.
Thank you.
So you want this stuff left up here?
So yeah, I'll just clean up a few.